Right.
I grew up with I grew up with a father who loved like Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, all them, Motley Crue.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
those are
that's
good bands. Anyways, hi there, mates. Silverfire here today, and today we're playing Dungeons and Dragons once again during this whole Corona outbreak.
Hey,
Hey,
gotta have
I
fun
know
into that
I know
pandemic.
who. I know for a fact on who's not gonna get affected by this shit.
Me, because I'm too stubborn.
Us nerds who refuse to leave our homes.
That too.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is that I'm up at my sister's place near Knoxville, and it just so happens to be an area that, you know, has the coronavirus. So, might get it, might not get
Unfortunately,
it.
I
But
Literally,
normally, I would not get it.
literally anyone with a healthy enough body will not be in trouble, even if they get coronavirus.
Well, that and a
Exactly.
nerd.
true.
You can
I
never
mean,
keep a good nerd
unfortunately,
down.
Yeah.
unfortunately,
By
I
the
work at
way,
a gas station, so
hey Silver.
Hmm?
While you're down there in Knoxville, why don't you say hi to Johnny for me?
I don't know, Johnny.
Did you not
Oh,
get what I was getting at?
No, I got it. I just, deflected it.
Who am I talking? Who was I talking about?
I think you were talking about a song, personally.
No,
No? Then I'm
no.
clueless.
While you're down there in Knoxville, say hi to Johnny for me.
Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think that one just flew straight over my head.
it's fine. It's not obscure reference, but if you don't know what Jackass is, then you'd have no idea.
Oh! Yeah, I haven't watched that movie.
God. Why did it take me
It
this
would
long?
took him to say Jackass for you to understand that I was referencing Johnny Knoxville.
I'll be honest. I forgot he was in Jackass. I just remembered the name, but as I started to talk about it, I was like, "Oh, right, he's that fucking Jackass."
But yeah, I honestly don't know. I never.
You're making my brother laugh.
Honestly, like, seriously, I never watched Jackass, so I don't know any of the characters. So if you reference something from that movie, I'm not gonna know it.
I'm high. I don't give a shit, man.
Oh, no worry. Oh, but by the way, I do have guests over, so if you hear any chatting in the background, that would be why.
Well, that's fine. That was some funny shit. And the best thing about it was caught on the internet.
Well, it's caught on stream, anyways.
It will be.
I already know what the title. I already know what the title of the stream is.
Jackass, here we
I
go.
mean, you never know.
Anyways,
Obvious
let us.
reference flies over my head.
We are so sidetracked
Obvious,
right now.
Yeah, so we're very
obvious,
sidetracked.
obvious Jackass reference flies right over my head. That's the title of this stream. Before we even do anything.
Well, let's get on track here. Let's get the night started. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d4 real quick. Will, would you like to run our little recap for the evening?
Of course I would. Let's see. We find ourselves camped after starting a journey off to the capital. On our way to this now campsite, we did many a thing. We talked to a dwarf that we were pretty sure was a gnome. We still quite not sure what race he is, but something. and Neve got permission to run a stall. I got permission to run a stall where he could sell his legally obtained products. Sorry, I couldn't stay in character. Michael broke my character. He was legally obtained object. Really?
Yes, totally legal products.
For some reason, I don't believe you. and after that, we visited the witch. Jack tried to put the moves on said witch, but then the sexuality barrier hit him like a truck, because apparently it's not really a sexuality, it's more racism.
I guess you could say it's a racial barrier.
But
Yep.
Sorry.
It's just sad when rejected by a racial seclusion. After that, and before that happened, I bought an herbalism kit and some herbs, special herbs, for healing purposes, of course. Shut up.
Yes. But of course.
And then after that, we went on our way. And amongst all of that, I think we got into the interaction with a giant door holder. He was literally just a giant Walmart welcome guy. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Except giant. So it's like, welcome to Walmart.
You guys were
Get your shit and get out.
introduced to Georgie the Goliath.
Mm-hmm. Georgie the Goliath. Oh, it gets better. He's got a brother named like Giorgio and a father named George, and his mother's named Georgia. Indeed. Standing there, they've rehearsed this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Before anything else happens.
Trust me, Michael's hilarious. When he's not being annoying.
So never.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those comedians. Hey, and I believe we got ambushed by a bunch of jackasses. I wasn't even thinking of that when I said that. But yeah, we got attacked by some jackass bandits, and they had a mage that damn near killed Rango, the kobold rogue. And
Really? They did kill me.
Near killed. He was dead.
Yeah,
I was dead.
was dead.
I was very dead.
Neve's not quite sure on that one. I'm just literally stating all of this from Neve's perspective.
All right, I think that's a pretty good idea.
All right.
So yeah, moving on.
You could have done it in character.
Yeah, yeah, that was.
You guys are more than welcome to do the recap however you choose. And if there is ever a point where you don't want to do the recap, you can more than happily pass it on to someone else.
Honestly, I'm okay with doing it. I'm not going to go as far as doing a character, though, but I will say it from my guy's perspective.
I would try to do a character's voice from their perspective, but no guarantee that it's always this go be, exact.
consistent.
I will.
Yeah.
I am going to make sure that we're not doing like, oh, the same person every week ends up getting the recap. So like next week, Will not get a chance to, but someone else will.
Alright.
But yes, to quickly summarize, you guys set off from
Where you would have
From
a lot of fun
Petrimo.
if you just kind of relax.
from your journey in Petrimo, and unfortunately were ambushed by bandits, where you have encountered a mysterious fae that you have so far guessed as a satyr that
Yeah,
killed Rango.
Yeah, Rego wants to kill that satyr.
Yeah, fair enough.
Rango, there is one thing I forgot to mention.
Oh?
So, you remember when you seemingly passed on, you saw a vision of your clan,
Yeah.
and then you saw it erupt into flames?
Yes.
You do not remember your clan anymore.
Wait, what?
You have no memory of your clan outside of the fact that you have a clan and they were killed. You cannot remember who they were, where they were, their faces, anything.
I go, just like, wait, what? Why? What? Like, you said that like Rango has like this very confused look on his face.
By the way, I'm stupid for not realizing this sooner, but I think I know what that black pit on your forehead is.
Oh no.
A sweet spot for
Out
death.
of out of character, some of you may know, but as of now, none of your characters currently know what this is.
Yeah, out of character, I'm pretty sure it's that version of Revenants that Rue has going on.
Well, don't go spoiling it all on them. You
Too
guys
late.
will learn soon enough.
I
Okay,
did
so let's
make
go
sure to
ahead
say
and
out of character. I did make sure to say out of character. If that wasn't warning enough for you, you probably couldn't have. You probably should never have tried to stop me.
Oh boy. Avoid trying to die. Got it.
let's go ahead and get the evening underway. You guys are currently surrounded by the corpse of many bandits that you had just killed.
Look,
Rango's
Yeah.
Rango has his true identity revealed to the party. He
Yeah,
is a kobold.
he will say, my name is Rango, by the way, but I would prefer if you used my alias if we're in a town or passing by some commoners, because I might have a few people looking for me.
Yeah, whatever. That's understandable. I don't give a shit.
If you
Just
try
move on.
something dumb, I will drop you at the next town.
Yeah, what he said.
What? Oh, come on. I do a few assassinations here and there, no one complains.
You're a freaking kobold.
So? And you're a
Your
dark
kind just
elf.
tried to kill us a few days ago. Give me a reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Give me a reason not to kill you.
My species didn't try to kill your species.
My clan doesn't try to do stupid shit like that.
I'm gonna have to correct you there, cause we definitely, never mind. It doesn't matter.
No, go ahead.
Get into
Say it,
this. I'll make
human. You know you're gonna say it.
What?
Go ahead, say it. It's not
I
gonna
was
bother.
making an argument on your side, bud. So you can step right off.
Ooh.
I hate humans. In fact, I hate all you fleshies.
You're a fleshy as well.
No, I'm more of a scaly.
That makes no sense.
I have scales.
Yeah, but you still have flesh under the set scales.
Man, I don't have time for this shit. Let's just move on.
Rango, most, or at the very least, the dragons referred to the other races that weren't dragonkin as mortals.
Oh, right. Mortals. What are you gonna do?
Slap him across the back of the head. Shut the fuck up.
I go, do you want me to stab you in your sleep? Because I very much can.
Oh, now
He
you just
doesn't
involved.
I proceed.
And this is the
proceed
moment
to
where I
pick
have
up-
decided never to sleep near Rango.
I proceed to pick up Rango and knock his ass out.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, you still have
Oh,
one
no.
hit point right now. What
Actually,
are
I'm
you-
back at full.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rango is the only one that is at full health, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm close to full health.
I go,
I mean,
okay.
my
well,
current
clearly,
health's the same
clearly
as
Yeah,
we
I
need
proceed-
to
no.
focus and get on with the mission.
I proceed to tell him, shut the fuck up.
Alright. So, everyone's kind of on edge, but it is probably in everyone's best interest to just continue with the mission and
If anyone has the right to be on edge, it's me. I almost died.
he
I
did
mean,
die.
true.
I
Rango
died! I'm
did.
already on edge. I'm well past it, actually.
Yeah, you're well
Nevertheless.
past on edge. I said if anyone has the right to be on edge, it's me. You're already way past the edge.
He's over the edge.
Just no.
Alright. So, despite the various glares amongst each other and a clear lack of trust in your group, you guys continue making your way towards Metromo. And for the most part, it's a very boring journey. You don't see anyone on the road or anything for the most part. Maybe a couple of rabbits or something, but as you guys travel down the road, you eventually...
All right. Let's get on with business.
And you guys
That's-
arrive.
I don't know if there's any more left on that roll. If not, then there.
I mean, you're not there yet. I'm describing where you're about to be.
Okay, where are the
Right.
So you guys arrive at what is presumably the gates to Metromo. What you see dead ahead of you are massive mountains that are sort of behind this gate.
I thought we were gonna do the Meltramo thing on the way back.
No, on the way there.
Yeah, last I remember you guys said you were going to... You guys were going to Meltramo and then gonna wrap around.
Yeah,
As a
I think
favor
that's
for
what we
your
said.
Whatever.
That would be actually kind of funny. You have to pay for it. I know.
It'll be fine. So you
Hey,
see the
there's a
massive
cave in
mountains.
this one. There's a cave in this one.
Is there? I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah,
Looks
look.
like it.
Right here.
the map is not perfect. For example, Metromo is actually mostly surrounded by mountains except for the one massive gate that is connecting two mountains.
Yeah, but look at this. There's one cave right here.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's in the world.
Okay, ignore the map.
I was like, so I don't have to worry about it.
Nevertheless, you approach this massive stone wall of a gate that is decorated beautifully with these giant kind of ruins, because I can't think of what the descriptive word for giant would be.
Gargantuan.
No, I mean like giants, not giant. Species, not the adjective.
Ah. So, all right. So, like,
People just usually
Nope.
call him Giant Kin.
Nevertheless,
Yotes.
these ruins.
if you're gonna be a
Decorate.
little more north about it.
It's true. Nevertheless, these ruins are decorating this massive stone wall and various pillars and whatnot, and another massive door sits right in the middle of this wall that is very similar to the ones you saw at City
Hey,
Hall.
for me, they're not quite that massive.
They're still decent size, but yes, they're not nearly as massive for you.
They would be like extremely massive for me.
Oh yes. And in front of these two massive doors are two guards that are standing there kind of awkwardly. Like as you guys begin to approach, you notice that they were just kind of chatting amongst themselves. But as soon as two guards notice you, they kind of quickly shift into a sort of guarding position.
I have my face covered, correct? I'm gonna stay towards the back of the parties to kind of keep my cover.
Yeah, if they tried to get a real good look at you, they might be able to notice, like, hey, why do you have a snout? But as of now, they're not particularly paying attention to you.
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to blend in with the party as much as I can.
But as you guys approach the gate, one of the guards kind of does, with the halberd he's holding, sort of stomps the one end of it on the ground and goes, halt! The city of Metromo is closed for construction.
Insight!
Is your name Georgie?
No.
Shut up.
You can clearly see that this is more like a human than a Goliath.
Is your name Giorgio?
No.
Yeah, I got names confused.
I mean, as to your understanding, Giorgio would also be a Goliath, but
And this
he did
is
say that he did say his brother is also a doorkeeper, so he would have to be something big. These guys don't look like doorkeepers; they just look like average people. But with that insight roll, yeah, Rango, you can't really tell if they're lying or not.
My God,
they're
Michael.
weird.
What do you mean? What the hell do you mean the city's closed?
Michael did a really funny comment.
The other guard kind of nudges the guard that started speaking. He goes, "The city is currently is currently building on new parts to the town. Why it's under construction, and it's very dangerous for people to come in."
You want me to believe that they closed the entire city for construction?
Just to outsiders. The traveling merchants have always been welcome and whatnot, but just random people we can't let in.
Well, we do have stocks to sell. It may not look like much, but we do have things.
Oh wait, did anyone loot the bodies?
Shh, not now.
Technically, no. None of you guys decided to investigate and search the bodies.
Damn it. Yeah, I could have got some more
You
gold.
guys.
We got too distracted shooting at each other.
Oh, by the way, while they're
we can look at it on the
doing
way
all
back.
this arguing, I decided to slip past.
Slip past? What do you mean by slip past?
Oh, he's got
I
the
mean-
hidden step.
I mean, I just straight up turn invisible and go right past the guard.
They'll see you turn invisible. You don't. You're the
Okay,
biggest.
well-
Yeah.
You're the biggest person in our group. You suddenly vanishing.
I will say this much. You're more than welcome to turn invisible. The only problem is it's a massive closed door. If you were to attempt to open it, it would be fairly obvious where you are. So you can turn invisible and try to open the door, but then the two guards are going to be like, hey, stop opening the door.
Hey, it's still gonna be hard for them to hit me.
I'm gonna ask them this.
Yeah.
So, by any chance, did you happen to see a red dragon?
The two guards kind of look to the small man amongst the group. They're like, what the hell, a red dragon? What the hell is he talking about? And then they notice that something starts to push up against the door. That kind of creaks a little bit. The two of them both just immediately go and cross their halberds to sort of block the path, not realizing there's someone standing there they accidentally end up hitting you with their halberds.
I go, Nave, or Nerf,
Nev.
Nev, and I go, Nev, what are you doing?
I don't respond. I just keep pushing.
You want one or
Oh
two?
my.
Two, please. He said
You took 18 damage from them slashing you. And
And he's down again.
No, I'm not.
I don't think he has that much damage on him.
No, I was at full health.
Okay.
But the two guards notice blood on their halberds and they go, "What the hell?"
And
And I
I
And,
just face
immediately
palm.
try to knock them both out.
What are... Come on. You people don't even know what the hell you're doing. Ugh.
Should we just go? Should we just head on towards the capital
Yes.
The two
Why the hell are
guards,
we here in the first place?
to deliver a message from the guy from Petramo?
Yeah, that's. So I just walk up and try to knock out the two guards.
So tell them why
Whoa!
we're here. Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell the guards. So, we're just here to check up on Giorgio, was it? His brother is worried that he's not getting any messages or anything, so he just wanted to make sure that he was fine.
There's a citizen here who has connection to someone we know, and we're just supposed to deliver a message. We'll do that real quick, get out of your hair, or you could just deliver it for us. I don't really care either way.
Rango. You said you walked up to the guards to try and tell them.
Oh no, I don't walk up to them. I keep my distance.
Dude, you're talking to them. You're bringing attention to yourself. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm keeping my face like face downward so that way they don't see the whole face.
That's
More or less,
suspicious
I was
as
just
fuck.
trying to get just getting understanding of where everyone's at. But yeah, go ahead and roll initiative as the two guards scream up the wall, "Hey boys, we got some intruders!" And you see archers, about five of them,
I just raised
peer
my
over
arm
the wall.
and back up. I don't give a shit.
I wasn't even near them.
Yes, unfortunately, Neve's kind of ruined it for you guys.
Neve!
Right. I wasn't expecting this to happen, because of course. So we're just going to have our old combat area used for now.
Put that claw back down.
We are so dead.
Not yet.
We're going up against guards who are defending a town. Yeah, we're dead.
No one tells me where I can and can't go.
I know.
Exactly.
My character doesn't like the odds, but at the same time, he doesn't like being told the odds. So, at the same time, it's his best worst feat.
Okay, for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to throw a couple of guys up there. And there are currently about 5 rangers stood on top of this wall.
So they down towards the south or towards the north-ish? Okay.
The wall will be towards the south. I'm going to actually put a little stone thing here in a moment.
Alright. Or you could just draw like a improvised like gate. Neve, wouldn't you be about around here?
Yeah, just hold on. I'm getting an image for the brown bear thing.
All right.
We are so
Oh,
screwed.
The DM can move the token as he pleases.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Neve on here.
Oh wait, there's two Neves.
Oh, there are two Neves. Whoops. He already put his token down. My bad. Yeah, he's down there now. Let me go ahead and open our turn order here.
Yay.
But it is time for you guys to roll initiative.
I like how Michael's playing Skyrim in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't I click on my token? Whoops. 21 for me because I didn't do it properly.
Okay, I'll add that on in just a second. C plus 1. Okay. Yep, 21. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Great, now we
Thank you,
made
Roll20.
enemies down here.
And
Perfect.
Damn it, man.
I'll get Neve's initiative. I mean,
You know what? Hold on, I'm getting stuff.
no, you're fine.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, your
Yeah,
luck's fine.
I'm literally just making a token.
All right. Well, you might want to put your token on the side for a moment. You go first.
Yeah, just hold on. I'm almost done. I'm uploading the thing to the thing now. The black kid from South Park.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right now we don't really need to make enemies. I think it would be a pretty good idea to retreat.
It's an absolute life of madness. Yeah, it's almost done. It's almost done. I'm just waiting for it to fucking finish uploading.
Well,
Anyway, I'm gonna.
you are
And then,
visible.
all right, there we go.
again.
There we go. There we go. It's done. All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage and my main action to wild shape.
No, wild shape's a bonus action, but
No, it's the main action unless you're a circle of the moon druid, which I am. But it says I gain the ability to use my bonus action rather than an action to use my wild shape. It doesn't
Sure.
say it replaces it,
sure.
so I can still use my main action. I can still use
I'll
my
go ahead.
main action wild shape if I want to.
I will go ahead and allow it, but that does
But-
mean like that's your turn for the most
Do
part,
you-
unless you wanted to try and move.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Do you have any wild shapes left?
Yeah,
You
we
used
had a rest.
both of them this morning. We have not rested.
Also, can you increase the scale?
A mammoth? No, that's the bear. The hell?
So yeah, just a bear appears out of nowhere.
We haven't rested, bud.
Did he
Really
end up
pissed
using
off.
2 of his wild shapes during the?
No, he
Yeah.
only used one.
He
When
was
did he have
knocked.
to turn back?
He was knocked out of bear, and then he turned back into a bear. I thought. Maybe not.
No, he did not.
Okay, then he has one left.
Yeah, he's just down to his 1, which is his last one. At the very least, I don't remember him turning into a bear once before.
He did that to
But,
get out of the binds when the bandits were trying to capture us.
Right, I remember him transforming into a bear. I don't remember him having to turn human and then turn back. Or
He
Bulk.
didn't
Maybe
turn back
not.
to the
He didn't.
far bulk and back into a
Nevertheless,
bear.
if you wanted to try and move, that would be opportunity attack from the 2 guys. Otherwise, that will be the end of your turn.
Yep, it's fine.
It's my turn, so. Ooh. Does Rango
And remember, I'm
run
also
or
raged.
does.
Keep
There
in
we go.
mind, I am also raged, so yeah, this bear is taking half damage.
So, wait a minute. The guards are attacking us because they thought we were intruders.
They, as far as you know, yes.
I swear if these guys are bandits, I'm gonna. I could take the risk and attack the guards and probably get arrested, if not executed. So. Fuck it. Rango's gonna run up, take off his mask, and he goes.
Your mask, you do not have your mask.
No,
All
I
you
take
have is your
off
hood.
like a part of my clothing that I was using like as an improvised ninja mask.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I get advantage because ally. So I'll just roll that again. 23.
Yep, 23 will definitely hit.
8 piercing.
All right.
I go, sorry about this, as I just kind of jab him. Non-lethal.
You non-lethally jab him.
Yeah, I'm basically doing non-lethal piercing damage. Because I don't know if these guys are guards or not. And if these guys are guards, better to leave them alive than to killing them.
Okay, yeah. You basically you go and you stab him in a spot that is like a non-vital. Like you end up stabbing him in the leg.
Go, sorry about this, mate.
And as you stab, he goes, ah, fucking my leg.
Would you like your other leg to be done too?
My
Thank
leg!
you.
My leg!
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna keep my mask on so that way anyone that's within probably 10 feet would only see what I actually look like.
That should be the end of your turn. And Ezekiel, you're up.
The
Okay.
hell? Oh, I don't. Personally, I don't know what these people are doing.
My character says,
I'm not with them.
I'm
I'm
not
doing a
with
mission
the.
along with them.
You know
I'm
what?
just doing a job.
I'm gonna do
So
bonus action.
have your fun. And I just raise my arms, but I do hold an action to quick draw and return fire on anyone if they shoot at me.
I should
All
probably
right.
disengage next turn because I only have 14 armor class.
And I'll just back up a good distance.
Keep doing
Okay.
it wrong.
Oh yeah, I got a quick question.
Shoot.
Does my unarmored defense from being a barbarian apply?
No.
Probably not.
No, it's,
No, you have the armor
it's
class of the
basically-
animal.
Okay. Just double checking.
Otherwise, I think it would be
No.
overpowered.
Yeah, way too overpowered. So, moving on, guard's turn.
Yes, these two guards. They're going to start fighting the bear. Although one of them. Yeah, one of them looks over towards like Galen and Ezekiel. They're just like, we'll take care of them in a minute. He goes to
More
attack.
pressing matters at hand.
All right. And they're both gonna start swinging at you, Mr. Bear.
Wow,
That's
actually,
a
one of
miss.
them rolled a
that's
natural
really
one.
bad.
Yeah, those are both misses.
Fuck.
That 9 might actually hit a bear's AC, depending on what.
No.
No, I think the bear is 14.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
what's
no,
their
11.
what's
It's
their
11.
bonus to hit? If they have a +2 to hit, they hit.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
just a straight
What is their
D20.
bonus to hit? Oh yeah, they don't have a bonus to hit.
What? Even a commoner has a bonus to hit. Sure.
Again, why do you
Ah,
think I'm doing
oh
non-lethal
wait, I'm
damage?
looking
I'm
at the
not
wrong.
trying to kill these
I'm
guys.
an idiot. Look at the wrong stat. He has +4.
Oh, there you go.
I was about to say that doesn't sound right.
Uh,
So that 9 does hit.
Yep. So you get hit with one. The other one fucks up.
Which one of them fucks up?
I fully intend on killing these fucks. But you don't know that.
Field intentions will suffer disadvantage. Oh no! This fucking idiot. He goes to swing. It's like, yeah, well, I'll hit him at once. So after this, after his other buddy attacks, unfortunately, the rest of them have disadvantage for the next turn. It's. But anyway, so one of them hits.
Prepare to be insta-gimped.
Dad, you took 4 damage, Mr. Bear.
Does he have no bonus to damage either? What is happening?
I take half of that damage, so it's only 2.
Well, if he has a +4 to hit, he probably has a +2 to damage.
Probably.
Just
Only a
saying.
+1.
Do not
Only a
question
plus-
the DM. Do
Alright,
not question DM.
I'm not gonna question him.
It
Well,
was a
that's
+1, but I figured it would still not be too big of a difference.
I mean, 5, half is still like 2.
Let me actually go ahead and put. See if I can just plop this down. Not.
I'm gonna say to Neve and say,
There we go.
no killing!
Sure.
In our secret code.
I fully intend
But
to kill.
the archers, all 5 of them up there, they immediately see there's a bear all of a sudden. They're not gonna be leaving their buddies to fight a bear.
Well, yeah, I would assume that they would shoot the freaking bear.
And they take their crossbows and they just start unloading down on the bear. Heck.
Oofed.
Oh, that definitely hit. That definitely did not hit.
Another net 1.
God, these guys are really bad at shooting things.
Oh,
You sure about that?
thank God they're shooting at
That's
the bear and not me.
that's 3 hits.
And there's 5 archers, so
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. That guy does not have advantage, so ignore that +6. I don't like when it does that. 6, 8, 10,
so
16
16
damage,
half
dude, sir.
so dang,
8 damage.
dang Neve, you only took 8.
Yep.
How much temporary HP do you have as a bear?
34.
Yeah, that's gonna take you a while.
Indeed.
All right.
What 32? What's 32 minus 8? That's 24.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All
All
right.
right, Galadin, you are up. I will go ahead and
Not
throw
really
some.
good hide for a bit. Just like stay out of the way and stuff.
To be, I didn't stretch it out enough. You technically can't go over there. The
That's a
wall
wall.
stretches all the way across.
Oh, that's all the way
Maybe.
across. Okay, I'll just stay
Yeah.
here then.
Why do you think I'm
Stretch
staying
that
pretty
all the
close to the wall?
You'll see in a minute. Or 10.
No, I said, why do you think I'm trying to stay close?
You
Fair
do know that they did have special little arrow holes in the
Yes,
floor
I'm
of
very
those
much aware.
pyramids for cases just like what you're trying to do.
Yeah, well, just shut up and go. Next person.
All right.
Bear.
Indeed, bear. I'm gonna focus on the guard. I'm gonna focus on the guard on my right. Yeah, that is my right. So this dude,
All right.
my right, not yours. Like not our right, my right.
Right.
So
Okay,
right here.
here's the easiest way. Did Rango attack him yet?
Yeah.
I did, but I did non-lethal
Yeah.
damage to him.
All right. Arguably, I don't think a bear can do non-lethal damage, so whatever you do is definitely gonna be deadly.
Alright.
I know the 23 hits, but does a 16?
I believe it will. Yes, 16 does hit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There's the bite. Here's the claw.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you go. You go. You take a bite out of this guard. You just As soon as you take that slash, you just get that perfect slash that nearly splits him in two, straight across the gut.
Arango looks very disappointed.
The guard behind him's like, "Oh shit, that was fucking horrifying and awesome."
I go say up to the wall. Sorry about my bear friend.
You just murdered a dude. You can't just apologize. Fucking hell.
What do you think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to. I don't know if these guys are
Michael.
actual guards.
Michael is having a blast just listening to this.
God damn it,
Rango,
guys.
as you say that, the guards up on the tower that have their crossbows, they're all, "Go fuck yourself, lizard."
Again, they want to see that. I have my mask, my temporary mask on.
You said you took it off.
You took it off.
Ah, shit. Now I have a. Great.
Which I don't know why, if you think they're actually guards.
I didn't. Retcon, I didn't take it off. I still.
No,
Kinda.
you don't get to do that now. You've already gone way past your turn.
Yeah, alright.
You've made your
I'll
mistake.
put
You
that
have
half mask, my quote unquote cloth back over my face, and I go, shit.
Okay.
Alright. I think Neve will be able to take care of this guard.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be able to get up those walls, am I?
Those guards are about, they're a little less than, about 2 people high. I'd say they're at least 15 feet. Make it easy.
So if I were to climb up there, I probably could get up there.
With your little claws, if you really wanted to try and climb, you can go ahead and climb up like all the little etchings and runes in the wall.
Probably not a smart idea, because I'll be up there by myself, even though there's an ally over here. And I'll be way out of that range, so I'm not gonna risk it. In fact, I'm gonna go retreat. I'm gonna retreat because I don't want to get shot. And I go, fuck me sideways.
Hey, this is not how I expected the session to go, but hey, you know.
Me neither.
This is a hard decision because I'm currently considering shooting the bear.
Do it.
Psychopath.
No.
But I might shoot the bear. I'm a psychopath.
Why do I think that there would be like a fairy that just says, I'm a psychopath?
So now I need to figure out how the fuck this is gonna happen. Anyway, so Rango, you're just retreating.
Yeah, I'm just gonna retreat because I don't know if these are actual guards, if they're disguised or not, and I'm not gonna cause too much of a ruckus.
All
I
right,
could care less.
Ezekiel.
I could care less of a two shits.
Thank you.
Trying with.
I could care two less shits left.
Interesting.
I think they just kind of threw it in the bag.
Yeah, there's one thing. Ezekiel, did you just want to keep holding your action, or
I'm thinking.
okay?
This is hard.
Gosh. This is hard. What do I do?
I don't know what are.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm shooting the bear. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yes.
Fuck this. I'm going to sniper mark him. I'm gonna shoot the bear.
I go, you kill him, you die.
17 hits. And I'm
Yeah,
going
the
to
17
spend.
will hit.
I'm gonna spend 1 grit to do a dazing shot.
Oh my god.
And you take 19 piercing damage.
Jesus.
How much
I think
damage
half
does
that.
that thing do?
I think half.
You're dying.
Mhm. You do have to make a Constitution saving throw with the bear stat.
Well, I'm aware.
Just like, no, I reject your damage. No, you. No, I reject.
And then I'm gonna yell, out, "See, not with them."
Also,
All right.
also, what's half of 19?
Roll it down to 18 and then divide it by half.
Okay, so that's
So
eight,
you took
8,
9.
9. All right.
9. Wouldn't that be 8?
No, it's
That'd be
9.
15. I am down to 15 hit
Oh, wait, no,
points.
I'm thinking wrong. So you're thinking of 16 for some reason. Anyway, Ezekiel, give me an Arcana check real quick.
Oh boy. 15.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know.
Also,
Well,
I imagine I passed that con save.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
19.
Actually,
Of
which-
course you passed freaking con save.
Actually, which is higher for you, in Arcana or in Nature?
Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know a whole lot about druids past the fact that they definitely turn into bears.
Yeah.
especially this one. This one's an especially pissed off bear.
I more or less wanted to see if Ezekiel would know that technically shooting the bear isn't going to kill Neve.
Oh no, yeah. That's kind of part of the goal. I'm not planning on killing him.
But as far as Ezekiel knows, killing him in bear form would be as equal as killing him in normal
Oh,
form.
I watched him get knocked out of bear form during the last fight.
Whatever.
Yes, but you don't know.
Oh, okay, fair
Like
enough.
that's in terms of game terms, you wouldn't know like, oh, he has so much health.
Oh
You
no,
know
I
he
know.
got knocked out of blood. But anyway, it is the bandit's turn. The bandit down here with his halberd is gonna.
Wait, I thought these were guards.
They are guards. Ignore that. Pay no attention.
Too
to
late.
the DM's idiot move that I fucking knew I was gonna do. By the way,
So these are bandits.
I'm surprised I held off as long as I did. To be honest, yeah, he's gonna yell and point over at Rango. Go, hey! Don't let him get away! And all the archers gonna start looking at you, Rango.
Oh, fuck me.
5 crossbows are heading your way. Lucky for you, I accidentally rolled 6. Lucky for you, they're idiots and have to roll at disadvantage because their buddy here is really good at telling their plans. We got a 10, an
So,
11, a 6, a
that
16 probably hits.
That 16 will definitely hit.
All right, so Your character literally starts dancing around these crossbow bolts that are just like ting, 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 ting. But this one
I had this one bad experience.
hits you
Oh.
with 6 piercing damage.
Just drink.
Ow! That's a whole lot of ow there.
I had just chugged one, and I went to bed. I woke up
All
in
right.
the middle of the night.
Our halberd buddy's going to hit the bear, and with a 15, that does hit. You take 4 slashing damage, Neve.
Our old mom. I woke up in the middle of the night. Again, outside the bathroom.
So,
And fucking bed crawled in there and just blew.
Galadin, you are up. And as of now, you guys know that the guards don't want you to get away.
And my character would be confused. And it'd be like, wait a second.
Oh, that's an interesting development. I, yeah. Gonna run over here. I'm going to use Wrathful Smite as my bonus action.
Ooh.
So now I get an extra 1d6.
I would apologize, but I'd be lying.
So I'll cast that.
So
And then
we're not the bad guys here.
No, we're not. And I'm just going to attack with my short sword.
Yeah, but Rango doesn't know that they're bandits or whatever.
With advantage because the bear is there. I think.
Alright.
He's actually.
So,
Listen to me.
I'm trying to. Okay, so.
We are most-
7's not going to hit.
We are most certainly the bad guys.
Oh, that ain't good shit.
So yes, you have unfortunately wasted a Wrathful Smite.
It's a concentration 1 minute.
Yeah,
spell.
no, it lasts for a minute. First time he hits, and the next. Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, it
Well,
lasts.
nevertheless. Nevertheless, you certainly do not hit with a 7.
Damn.
Wait, if he's... Never mind.
I don't think he has advantage. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I've been stupid in ignoring sunlight sensitivity, which I'm pretty Rango and him have.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah, shit.
Which
This is-
technically means
My
Rango
bad.
like never gets advantage most of the time because it always
Yeah.
normals out. But I've been overlooking it for the sake of I'm stupid most of the time. Anyway,
Well, I would get
unless there was
advantage if
anything
I
else
was
you wanted
within
to
5
pull.
feet of an ally,
Oh boy.
which
I feel
cancels
bad for
out
this
the
dude.
disadvantage, I think. Let me check.
Okay. Neve, what is Mr. Bear gonna do?
You have to-
Well,
Yep.
obviously he bites.
He's gonna attack this final guard here.
Okay, an 8 does not hit, but the 23 does, so he takes 5.
7 actually, rage bonus.
8. Ow. Fair enough.
7, not 8.
Yep.
The damage bonus when you're raged is +2. So that's 7.
Yep, any strength stuff. Anyway. So yeah, you take a pretty good chunk out of this guy. Ah! You son of a bitch. Anything else on your turn, Mr. Bear?
That's about it.
All right, Rango, you are up.
And I could go, bandits say what?
All the Rangers look at you. It's like, what is he talking about?
Awkward silence.
Is that gonna be your turn?
No, I go retreat even further.
You retreat even farther. Okay.
I'm not running because I don't want to leave my teammates behind.
It's a tactical retreat.
No, no.
So Ezekiel, you are up.
I don't know how I'm feeling about this.
I'm not sure how I feel about this either. I don't know if these guys are
Um,
bandits or not.
I do know that I for sure can't go back to jail, so I'm gonna be cautious about this shit.
When you
okay,
take my
I'm-
so I gotta ask, Ezekiel, you rolled an insight a little bit ago. What was
Yeah,
that for?
I was just seeing what I was thinking about how suspicious they're acting.
I would say you definitely think they are very suspicious, and this is not typical guard behavior.
Screw it. I drop the mark on the bear and I move it to one of the archers.
I go.
All right. Which
Uh,
one do you want to put it?
I'll do this guy.
Very last guy. All right. I'll put a little note on him.
And I'm
Yeah,
off
those
the map.
What is the range on your gun?
400 some feet. 480
Jesus
feet.
fucking Christ.
Okay, I got a short bow. I got arrows, so I could probably take
Here,
cover
I'll leave
behind some
myself-
trees.
I'll leave myself on the map, but I'm gonna leave a note in this box that I am currently another 15 feet back. There we go.
Christ.
That's the
And-
power of archers, man. Archers be nasty.
I'll shoot the guy I just marked.
All right.
Goodbye.
It's like, I don't know
Aw.
if I really want to.
11.
Do you have advantage? Oh yes, that's what.
That's what the mark is.
Yeah, it mark gives you advantage. Thank God.
I still think that's a
Indeed.
miss, though.
It's probably a miss.
It is a miss.
That's the risk of using sharpshooter.
It is a miss. All right.
Swing and a miss.
My character will be confused and probably yell at Ezekiel, like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Ah. I don't know.
All right. So,
I can't wait to see what this guard tries to do.
Ezekiel, you're up. You're already kind of looking up there at the guards. You notice this middle one here. He runs back, like he goes steps away from the wall, and you can't hear what he's shouting, but he's definitely shouting down to the other side of the wall. The rest of you guys are a bit too busy in the combat to really realize what's going on. Let's see, how far does Rango run out to? That's
I'm
not what I
about
wanted.
60 feet, 70 feet away.
70. Yeah. So they're going to continue just firing crossbows at you.
They're doing that with disadvantage, correct?
Yes, because you are currently out of their range, although they did pretty well for disadvantage.
One of them will actually hit me.
Isn't your armor class 14?
Yeah,
Yeah, one of them got 14.
just. If only that person got a 13, I might have survived that.
Oh, they got a 13 or lower. I'd be sitting pretty.
Here.
All right, you take 10 more damage.
Wait, why
I
do I
have-
take 10? I have 14 armor class. Oh,
I thought it was no, I'm thinking it backwards. You only take 4. My bad. My bad. Thinking things backwards.
Quick question. Are they like leaning over the wall to shoot at the bear?
I mean, at the moment they're not shooting at the bear, so they're
No.
definitely
yeah, right
like,
now they're just shooting at me. I'm like,
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, but
I go, fuck it.
they're not. If you're asking if they're like under any sort of cover or anything, they're not. There isn't
Oh
much.
no. I'm wondering if they were to, let's say, fall over, is there a chance of them falling off the wall?
You'd have to. The only way you could do that is if you were giving them some sort of force from behind them.
That's fair.
If only we had a wall of wind or something like that.
What
Maybe if you
about
got like
what about this guy?
that guy, as far as you can tell, he's kind of out of your line of sight.
Hmm.
If you really tried, you could shoot him, but
I
it would
I
be a
ignore
disadvantage.
I ignore 3/4 and half cover
Hmm.
because I'm sharpshooter.
It's not really a matter of cover, it's the fact he's like on the other end of this wall. And just because of the distance, it's hard to even like see that far. But nevertheless, this very heavily injured bed, he noticed Gallad and swung at him, but he also still has a giant bear in front of him, so he's going for that halberd swing one more time. Yeah! And he gets it. That's horrible. Does 1 slash.
Is that at me?
Yep, at the bear.
All right.
You take 1 slashing damage because he's just very injured. He's
Are you sure it's not 0 damage because I got resistance?
yeah, I guess you just kind of got the thing stuck in your bear fat.
My
Yeah,
fault.
yeah. Resistance is a bitch.
My folds.
Badass.
That's pissed off.
Alright.
Pissed off badass.
Alright, Galadin. Did Galadin have to leave, or is he still here?
Yo,
Alright, sorry. Thought I was on
Okay.
mute. So, not happy that I didn't hit him, so I'm gonna give him a Hexblade's Curse,
Hmm.
because screw you and your family, and then I'm gonna have another swing at him with my Wrathful Smite and my short sword, and...
Dude, you need the high ground.
Haggard.
Hmm.
Isn't that what I did? Clean?
Wait. Yeah.
I'm Hagrid because I'm a big, like I'm a giant nature man.
13 will hit him.
Thank you. And so I'm gonna hit him hard, real hard.
You always a
Alright.
Harry. You're always
Oh
a
my.
Harry.
Alright. So,
That's a lot of damage.
so Galadin, you have very successfully killed this man.
Thank you.
You take your sword, you stab it right at him. He just you see his face just kind of seem to lose color as it just kind of drains almost into your sword, and he just explodes from the inside.
Heal me.
Nasty.
And now I'm fully healed.
And Christian size, you take. Yep. All right. So as far the ground units are now dead.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
now we have to worry about the ones on the frickin' wall.
Yes,
Indeed.
Mr. Brown Bear.
And then I'm just gonna run out 30 feet. Try to
Okay.
get start on these guys.
I'm gonna stop raging and go back into my normal.
Oh, you know, I'm just gonna stop.
Um,
I might rage.
Actually,
Shut up.
okay, so you're. What are you doing?
I'm gonna end my rage and my wild shape.
Okay. Now, okay, I'll get rid of your bear token here, and you can throw Neve back on the board then.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to end it.
Hmm.
And as for wild shape, oh, I already used my bonus. All right, I already used my bonus action to end my rage. So yeah, I'm still in bear form.
Hmm.
You don't have to use an action to end your rage. You just have to use an action to end your wild shape. Bonus action.
No, it legitimately says you can end your rage early if you use a bonus action.
Or you could just not attack something for a turn and it'll just go away
Okay,
itself.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash as I go. Toss me over!
Hold on. Hang on a second. We're trying to figure out what Neve's doing here.
Well, I guess I'll use my bonus action to end my wild shape since my rage will end by itself in that scenario. So yeah, and not to mention, hey, at least I'll have advantage on tossing him up.
Okay. Then Rango, you are up.
Prepare to get
So
launched.
Rango's gonna
But yeah, basically
How-
I'm using my cunning action to dash and I go, toss me over!
How tall is the wall?
about 15 feet.
Oh, that's not bad.
So you go ahead, you toss him up. Rango, you see the edge of the wall coming a little too close to your snout. It almost grazes you as you end up landing a little bit over and then down on the wall. Kind of stumble a bit.
So am I on top of the wall?
You are now on top of the wall.
Okay. I go, I probably need some assistance up here.
Get him close to the edge. I can thorn whip him off.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to basically make them to come over here to attack me, and I'm gonna try to see if I could, trip them up and whatnot.
Like a taunt.
Yeah.
Um,
Am I allowed to do that?
I. So you're wanting like to go ahead
Basically,
and tell me what you're gonna do to get them to come to you.
I basically go, you couldn't hit a couple on the broadside of a barn.
They're armed with crossbows.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
come at me.
To be fair, they're gonna be in melee range. Second.
Give me a persuasion check.
Alrighty.
That seems like good logic.
Oof, 10.
Hmm. Yeah, no.
Shit. This
Yeah,
plan
they just look at you
completely
like
backfired.
they literally all look at you. It's like we all have crossbows. Fuck you.
Fuck you. As I just like flip them off.
Ezekiel,
I'm
you
gonna
are
shoot
up.
my marked guy.
All right.
Yeah, does 13 hit?
Yep.
All right, that guy's dead.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, he's dead as a doornail.
I get my grit back. Yay!
How do you have it plus 10? What? Oh, sharp shot.
Sharpshooter.
Actually, I forgot to put health in these guys. Whoops. Fucking game. Let me do the thing I want to do.
It's too bad I don't
Yeah.
get my sniper's marks back that easily.
Oh, crap. And Rango just thinks, oh, crap.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I
Bandits
back
are
up
up.
another 30 feet, so I'm 45 feet off the map.
Jesus fucking Christ, Ezekiel.
And I go yell to the human, can you stop running, please?
They're in my range!
I don't care.
Okay,
I need some help on this wall.
I'll be honest, Rango, you can't fucking see Ezekiel. At the very least,
No,
you're
but
from
I'm
like
yelling out as loud as
sensitivity.
I can.
You're up on a wall. You can't see him. As far as you know, Ezekiel just isn't here.
No, but I would know that this guy died by mysterious circumstances because there's no freaking arrows.
You just heard.
And I go,
He is
oh crap.
He has
All
become
right.
the thunder. Ezekiel has become the thunder from down under.
Dear God.
So, let's get
Which
this
is
party
ironic
underway.
because
And I'm within all their ranges.
Really in the room.
This is kinda hard.
Rango, you see the other ranger. He's still kind of looking over the edge of the wall. You overhear him saying, "Yeah, they're right through there, boss." And you suddenly realize that ranger was calling for reinforcements.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of why I continued to back up.
Yeah, my character goes, oh, fuck me.
Neve.
I'm kind of away from keyboard. I'm kind of away from keyboard right now.
All right, I will make you make a dexterity check or dexterity save.
All right. Well, I was planning on thorn whipping one of the guys on the ledge, and using thorn whip's ability to pull something 10 feet closer
Wait.
to you.
Wait,
Wait,
isn't it their turn?
Rue, you just skipped the guard's turn and Galadin's.
No, I haven't skipped their turn. It's not Neve's turn. He's doing a dexterity save because of what the bandits are doing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
makes
can I
everyone all
roll
of
a
a
perception
sudden
check to see
thought-
what's exactly going on up here?
That makes a lot more sense.
You can do it on your turn,
Alright, I'll do that on my turn if I survive this.
but Neve, you don't get knocked over, but you do kind of jump back a little bit as the doors boosh, fly open as a massive Goliath just bursts through the two doors, just like, ah!
And I go, oh, these were actual guards.
I mean, if you want to think that, you're welcome to.
I'm pretty sure Goliaths can be bandits too.
Yeah,
They're-
but my
Hell,
character
they-
still
they're
thinks
pretty
that these
bad.
guys are guards. He doesn't know.
They're notoriously bandits, are.
Not to mention,
It's like, what?
Goliaths would make amazing bandits. Yeah,
Yeah, we're just going with
Goliaths would
default
make
freaking.
amazing bandits. Not only because for their durability, but also for the fact that they can survive up in high mountains for very good times.
Oh,
But,
I have an idea, since this guy just burst
Neve.
through.
Since you're standing there, you can look past the Goliath a little bit. You can't see exactly how many because it's a little dark in there, but there's more bandit. Clearly bandit coming through the doorway.
Right.
But bandit
Lots
captain,
of bandits.
yeah, he is very unhappy.
I would be.
His buddies are being attacked, and he's gonna take some daggers off his belt.
Wait, can I say something?
Sure.
I call out to the Goliath in Giantish.
Giantish?
Giant language.
Just call it giant.
Alright, for that. I kind of call out to the Goliath and Giant, asking, "Are you Giorgio?"
The Goliath just looks at you and goes, "Oh, the doorkeeper? Yeah, he's in prison with the rest of the villagers. It's where you're gonna go if you're not dead by the time I'm done with you."
Okay, that answers that question.
I mean, that
Do
wasn't.
you tell me? Because my character is completely clueless up here.
Maybe not at this moment.
Oh, holy crap.
He goes for 2 dagger throws. One of them, unfortunately, misses. Because I'm pretty sure a 10 is not going to hit your AC.
Yeah. My
I,
First
AC is
dagger will.
16.
I
My
look,
AC and my Furbolg form's AC is 16.
16. All right, noted. You take 6 damage.
Right. Which is still 3 because it's not my turn yet, so therefore my rage hasn't ended.
And you've taken damage, so your rage is going to continue.
Indeed.
All right, fair enough.
I kind of like the
Yes.
idea that Rango has this like look of like murder on his face. Like, should he do it? Should he not? He's like super confused right now.
All right, well, here's something that might influence it. You got 4 crossbows trained at you, and they're all going to start shooting at you.
Oh shit!
Well,
So we got a
goodbye,
21,
Rango.
15, 15, and 20.
all those are going to hit.
Well, crap baskets.
Well, Rango's dead again.
Stay dead,
Crap.
stay dead, stay dead.
15 damage.
Crap baskets.
It'd be ignoring the 7, but
15
Yep,
ignores the 7.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Rango. Rango is
Basket.
down.
And I go, oh crap baskets.
God.
So how much damage did I take?
You took 6 damage. Did you want me to
Yeah.
put that on your sheet for you?
Is that after resistance or before resistance?
Before
Before.
resistance.
After resistance, you take 3 damage.
Okay. Okay, good.
Alright.
Thank you.
Galadin, you are up.
I just see this dude cooking knives at the fireball. It's like, oh, so there are bandits. Sweet. And going for the head.
Going for the head.
Well, the hit, but yeah, sure, the head. Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said the head, but hey, it's either way.
All right. Where did short sword at?
Yeah, an 8 is definitely not going to hit. In
No,
fact, you take your short sword, you stab it, you get it clear into his armor. He just looks at you.
No, want to be friends.
He just smiles. He goes, "You're gonna be my personal buddy."
Oh,
I don't know if I should be glad or scared shitless.
Wait, did we find Captain Flint?
I think we did.
You're gonna be my new torture doll, boy.
I love
my
how
God.
everyone knew exactly who I was talking about as soon as I said the
That is sadly not Captain Flint, but now you will encounter Captain Flint at some point.
Oh dear God.
Hey, it should be a fun
Galadin.
experience.
Yeah.
Galadin, unless there was anything else you wanted to do.
I'll pull out one of my dice and just my turn there.
Okay. Neve, you are up.
welcome for giving you the idea.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, is it my turn?
yeah.
Yeah, you are up. Are you still away from computer? Or?
I'm just gonna. I guess I'm going to bonus. Well, I'm nah. Okay. I'm going to bonus action end my rage, and I'm going to thorn. And I'm going to thorn whip it. And I'm also going to thorn whip this dude if he's within range. Is he?
Which guy are you pointing at?
Goliath. How far away from me is he?
About 10 feet.
He's pretty much right in front of you.
10 feet.
Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna use Thorn Whip.
Okay. Attack, so an 18 will hit him. All right, so you cast a spell. Go ahead and describe what happens. Describe how you do this spell.
Essentially, you just see him kind of do like this little chant while holding this small little wooden block. You can't really tell the details of it. And from the ground springs forth like this little vine as he kind of wraps around him, and you can tell that the thorns are on this vine are cutting into his skin as the vines bring him closer to him.
All right. The Goliath has now been dragged up next to you, and he does take his 4 damage.
There's no bonus damage because I ended my rage, so keep that in mind.
I don't think rage can affect spell damage.
It can't because you can't cast spells while raging.
Yeah, I did so.
Yeah.
So that'll be the end of your turn, Rango, I believe.
And not to mention, I needed to end my rage so I can do a healing word on myself because I'm low health.
I'm out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Rango,
that
you give us a death save.
yeah,
Death
I
save
know.
o'clock.
Yeah, that first bit of damage on the halberds really took it out of me.
I'm
Ezekiel, you are up.
I'm my whatever 200 feet away, and I'm just like, that idiot's gonna get himself killed again as I slowly load my gun and aim at the next archer.
Okay, Ezekiel, I do have to ask you: is there a scope on your gun?
Nah, I don't move any further back.
All right.
Good here.
All right. I will allow it for a little while longer until something stabs you in the back.
12 damage, I'm assuming.
25. Shooting at the other guy. Did you sniper mark him or just?
No,
No.
I don't have any left.
Okay, 12
'Cause I-
damage.
I had
Yeah.
I had to use 2 this morning, and I only get them back when we rest.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you take a pretty good chunk out of him, just poof, blast him right through the shoulder. He is
Oh,
Yeah,
I
something
have
like
a
that. He is-
perfect idea of what I'm gonna do as soon as I get back, as soon as I fully save.
If you get back up, these guys can just.
No. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll over off the side and stab this guy in the back.
You mean roll over off the side, take 2d6 damage, and then go back
It's a
unconscious?
D6 for every 10 feet.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is medicine's wisdom? Okay. That's interesting. Okay. See how well this works. Why can I not remember the rules of medicine checks?
Define the rules of medicine checks. What are you thinking? What are you trying to do?
To stabilize a party member, you can roll medicine to try and stabilize them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
I
about
think it's like
26
DC of something.
It's up to you what the DC is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it, I'm the
for me,
DM.
I have to think of it.
Rango, you're stabilized.
Wait, what?
One of the bandits came up and he thankfully had a little bit of medical knowledge and he wrapped up some of your wounds, stabilized you, and he's currently tying you up now as well.
Shit.
As for the other bowmen, yeah, they're going to try their best to back up their captain here. Yeah, they're going to start shooting at Neve, mainly because they still remember he's the one that turns into a bear.
And they're kind of scared of me doing that again.
That's alright,
Oh
Nate.
yeah,
We'll take all the
they don't
shots
know
for
how
you.
bear powers work.
So, how much HP do I have? Or can get?
I am down.
You don't get HP, you're just stabilized. So you're
Alright.
still at
That
zero.
first
You
bit
just
of
don't have to roll
damage.
death save.
That first bit of damage was enough.
But if
Oh,
I'm
Neve, you're
stabilized, it
down?
means I don't have to do any death saving throws.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm down.
Shit.
Oh gosh, Neve
We're
is
in
down
trouble.
now too.
Half of the party's down.
The reason why I turned into a bear is because that bit with the halberds really took a lot out of my HP.
All right. So yeah.
Yeah, you hear like in Ringo's back in his mind, he's like cussing himself out, like, fuck, why did I do this?
Galadin,
You don't have
you are up.
the captain, bud.
Since
The captain went
nobody
first.
is concentrating
Oh, okay.
me, I see my opportunity to attack, and I will make such an attack. And fail.
Yet again, you just poke him in his armor.
Stand
he
on
turns and looks at you
Neve's
again.
stand on Neve's unconscious body. You need the high ground.
He just looks at you again. He goes, "Oh, you're adorable."
Frankly insulted.
Does anyone? Okay, like who's the what's the name of the actor that plays Aquaman?
Jason
Because when
Momoa.
you said that in that exact way, that's just the fake. That's just the image I thought of.
Mhm.
Jason Momoa, the banding captain.
Right. Neve,
You're adorable.
Oh, Neve, take this bastard down for me.
Oh, he's unconscious.
No.
He has
Oh,
to make
shit.
death saving throws now.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
We outie, boys.
No!
Oh,
No! Why?
Oh,
No!
yo, holy.
You can do that.
I think the ones with Fate are trying to tell you something, you
At
two.
least Rango survived his first one. What the hell?
That second one was that. That second one was a misclick.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Here's the deal. Right now, Neve is 2 death saves down.
Yep.
Well, two.
So, Will, I want to ask you something. The next round, if you fail your death saves, you will die. Is Neve's story over, or do you want to keep him around for a while longer?
I'm fine either way. So surprise me.
I mean, it's
Okay.
up to the dice then, because if you roll well enough, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Or I could just double tap the body and make sure he goes down.
Rango, you're a little bit conscious, not entirely, not enough where you can really do anything, but you definitely are aware that there are bandits currently tying you up.
And I go, fuck. Again, crap baskets.
All right.
Well,
Ezekiel.
seeing how things are going,
Here's he.
I go, I need a little help over here!
we
You can't,
outie.
you're still unconscious.
Now, you're
I'm gonna-
unconscious, my dude.
I'm gonna
just,
run into the tree line and I'm gonna take the hide action.
You bitch.
See ya.
Yeah, I was thinking that they're doing the same thing earlier, but I decided to do something
I rolled
stupid.
shittily, but I'm still plenty of feet away.
Oh yeah, that's awful. Uh,
Oh shit! Here we go.
all right. I'm just looking up something real quick.
And I'm another 20 feet further off the map.
Oh,
So I'm 65 feet off the map.
oh.
Okay. Ezekiel,
Yeah.
as you go to hide,
Shit.
you hear a familiar laugh come
Oh
from
no.
behind you,
Fuck this
and
thing
you get
guy.
a little tap on the shoulder.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you-
yeah. I put up my arm.
Oh well, this just went to absolute shit.
Yeah, we got captured by bandits.
No, you were
Ay, ay, ay.
killed by bandits.
I
Rango
wasn't
is
killed.
captured
I
by-
got captured.
Oh boy, I'm asleep. No, I'm not. I have enough HP to survive that shit.
Oh wait, this was the.
Yeah, no, this is the
That's
Fae.
why the bandits were attacking us.
Fuck boy Faye.
All right, fuckboy Faye does not put you to sleep. You have a chance to fight fuckboy Faye.
Let's go, Phil. Let's go. He's right behind me though, which is a shitty situation for a sniper.
Yep. I'm an idiot. None of the other bandits have done anything yet. One of these bandits, he reaches down, he throws down a rope.
Eh?
One over here, he takes that rope, he goes on down. That's 15 feet of his movement. And he's gonna make his way over to Neve. And he turns to his boss, he goes, "What do you want me to do with him?" The boss looks at him and goes, "We'll keep him. He looks strong enough." And he turns over to Galadin. "So I gotta ask you, you want to make this easy or hard?"
I'm going to ask some questions. What happens if I make things easy?
It makes things easy. We just get to throw some chains on you. You head in town with us. Make things hard. Well, I can't promise you're gonna live, but I'll try.
Hmm. Very tempting.
Thank God I hit these tools. Because that
You
was
know,
part of my
funnily
thing.
enough, I think you'll find I can make a third option. Disengage and run away.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it's not your turn yet. So, are you actually going to tell him this, or what are you going to do?
I'm just going to stand there silently.
All right.
Now it is my turn.
Almost. These other bandits going to kind of do their little thing. The one bandit that's got Rango, he's going to go ahead and throw him over his shoulder, and they're going to walk off somewhere over the wall.
And I, like, you
This other bandit here,
will die last.
this other bandit here, he manages to stabilize Neve, and he starts tying him up. And he kind of looks to his boss. He's like, "I need more rope." But Neve, you are stabilized now.
Okay then.
All right. The bandit captain. Yeah, he doesn't like waiting.
That's fair.
So he takes the scimitar. He goes, "All right, hard way it is."
Hold on. Okay. Hold on, I've got to do something, guys.
That's concerning.
When I wake up, I'm gonna do something very interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna
did
be in
Galadin
a
have
prison
to-
cell when you wake up, probably.
Yeah.
What did Galadin say? What happened?
He said he has to do something real quick.
Okay. Well, I imagine 22 certainly hit him.
I think that's a definite, and I think he's down, but I could be wrong.
15 damage, maybe. I don't know.
I will check his health. Let's see what he is at.
So this was not supposed to happen.
23. Oh no, this wasn't supposed to happen. I did not think you idiots were gonna try to break in and alert everyone.
I
We
didn't.
No one
weren't.
tells Neve where he can and can't go.
Nobody but Neve was breaking in.
Quite literally.
Nobody tells Neve where he can and can't go.
Well,
Alright,
now
so
it just
Galvin
cost
is-
us. Because now we got captured by the friggin' bandits.
He was asked a favor to go in, so that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go in. What? Fucking blame Rango for making him make that promise.
Right. So we technically know what Galvin wants to do on his
When he
turn.
makes a promise, he keeps it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Rango knew that there was gonna be freaking bandits, he would not have gone down here.
So the way this was supposed to go, the bandits were going to attack you, the two guards, because you guys were. I basically, if you asked too many questions, they would attack you. If you tried to get into the town, they would attack you. One way or another, they were going to fight. However, the archers weren't going to get involved because they were too busy. They weren't paying attention. But you guys
Neve,
drew out this fight. So
Neve,
everyone's involved.
you doomed us all.
Congratulations.
You doomed us all, Rango, making me keep a promise.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I only have to take care of the high-level spellcaster.
May or may not
you leave
be
him
able
to
use
me. I'm gonna kill
Fireball
him.
on you.
Hey, I'm here. I'm back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Thank
Galadin,
you.
you took
Listen-
15 damage. I took it off of your sheet. I'm not sure if you took damage earlier.
No, I gained health, so I was at full health, so I'm good.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
because
so
of
you were not down
the
yet.
Hexblade curse.
By the way, a little bit of advice, Rue. Don't say this wasn't planned, because trust me, you just don't want to do that.
I mean, fair enough. I like to be honest. And to be fair, I'm not doing too bad for improvising just about everything so far.
I know.
Number one rule when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons: know when to improvise.
Yes, I've had to
Pretty
so
much.
far.
Yeah. So,
Everything.
2 bandits hit me?
No, it was the bandit captain attacked you, and now it is your turn.
Oh, okay. So when he attacks me, I'd actually like to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Wait. You know what?
I've got
Never mind.
Hellish Rebuke as a spell.
Yeah, you're a warlock.
Yeah. Screw you.
Go ahead and cast your spell.
I don't have access to my computer. Can you please do it for me?
Oh, sure. Not a
Yeah.
problem.
DC 13 Dex save, I think it is.
Yes, and it popped up on there. For some reason, it has the addition of Wrathful Smite. But it
Oh,
does
sorry, I left
not.
that on. Yeah, so just
No
minus that Wrathful Smite thing.
No trouble, no trouble. Saving throw. Oh my god.
Does he fail?
Wow, how did you fuck that up? He has a +5 to his fucking dex save.
And he fails!
Yes, just barely, but he failed. So he takes that full 9 fire damage.
Suffer. Wait,
So
9.
he goes. He slashes. Yeah, he suffers 9 fire damage. So he goes and slashes you. Just in the next moment, you just explode with fire. And he goes, you motherfucker! Now you're gonna be lucky if I keep you.
And you
Yeah,
disengage.
I know.
You disengage.
Yeah, disengage and
back.
run.
Disengage and run basically as far as you can.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
And I'm just gonna shout out, help me!
I'm busy.
Well, unfortunately, there are 2 bandits with crossbows that were holding their action. They're gonna take shots at you
Probably
while you're
was
running.
waiting for you to move. So you're probably gonna get shot.
Yep.
Oh, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
All your wizard friends shot.
Wow. You're also
Both missed?
apparently pretty good at against people who have the high ground on you.
Yep. They took shots at you. They missed. You felt
What?
one of the bolts whiz by your head, but both the shots missed you.
If only they
Yes.
had advantage.
Oh yeah, if they had advantage, they would have nearly crit you. But
Ooh, yeah, that's not good.
all
right.
right. Ezekiel, you are up,
Dude,
and now I have
dude.
to actually open.
Dude's still right behind me.
Yep, still right behind you.
All right, I drop my musket. I slip to my belt and pull out the 2 daggers I have. Each one has brass knuckles for the handle, so you put your fingers through. And I go
Okay.
main attack, offhand bonus action attack. Wow. Okay. I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
Let me double check. No, 11 does not hit. That 25 definitely hit.
But it does 1 damage.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, that
It's-
really didn't hurt him at all.
It's with my offhand, so I don't get to add my modifier to damage.
Hmm. Yeah, you just kind of annoyed him with that one.
I
yeah, you
I
take
I punched him with the brass knuckle part. I didn't even stab him.
you went for that punch, and as you punched him, you like gave him a paper cut on his shoulder or something.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm already working
Yeah.
on a plan on an escape.
And this is why I use guns. Alright. Well, that's my turn. You know what? No, I'll run 30 feet further away from him. I'll take whatever opportunity attack a wizard has. Unless, whatever. I'll take the risk. I run 30 feet away.
I don't believe an 11 hits, so you
No, it
actually
does not.
ran away from him.
Only 30 feet, but still.
Well, yeah, because only 30 feet does not get you out of range of the stuff he likes to do.
Especially
Yeah.
with Misty Step.
Honestly, at this point, you should just submit to the gains. Because I already have an escape plan set.
I don't know if this guy would take me to the same place. I don't trust him. He's the Fates.
Well, if the guy was around this place, I think it's highly likely that this is the place that he hides.
I don't know. They were calling the Goliath dude boss, and this guy seems like he'd be the boss if he was part of this place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could ask him, but
I'm good.
Mm. Mhm. Yeah, he just kind of looks at you, and he takes his staff and points it at you.
Fuck.
And you finally get to have a pretty good look at the staff since he's right there in front of you. You notice it is mostly made of wood with these bizarre etchings that you can only presume are like some sort of fey text. But at the very end of the staff are these sort of like coiling roots that seem to burnt at the tips. And you suddenly realize why they're burnt as they all light ablaze.
Beautiful.
oh shit, that's how he casted the fireball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dexterity save.
Save. Oh shit. Yep, you saved. You only take half.
11 damage. I'm alive.
Probably barely.
I'm not looking great, but I'm alive.
Yes, as he blows you, both of you up, basically. He just starts laughing uncontrollably. Just.
Okay, I'll fuck with other people, but I do not fuck with crazy. I'm out.
All right. Galen, are you back, or what is up with you?
think he's away from the computer.
Nope. Well,
I think he's still going to try to run.
I mean, I imagine it's still going to run, but it's unfortunately still the bandit's turn, and the bandit captain. I see no reason why he would have less than, yep. If he has 30 feet of movement, he just walks right up to Galadin.
Oh my god.
Galadin.
And the swinging begins. And one of those swings actually misses Galadin. The other one hits him 8 damage.
Hellish
Still
rebuke.
alive.
Still alive?
No,
Oh.
I don't have. I've got no more spells.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash out of there.
You cannot. You only had
Just
8
keep me
health
dashed.
left.
Yeah, I still got 1 hit point.
No, you only had 8 left and you did 8 damage.
No, I got more than that. 14 minus 23. Oh, no, 23
You
minus
took-
14. 9.
No, you took 15 earlier.
Oh. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you got
Galadin
dealt
is-
15 damage.
And the bandit captain just, as you collapse from that last scimitar swing, the bandit captain just picks you up with ease, just by the scruff of your clothes. I'm gonna have fun with this one. And hurls you over his shoulder.
Yeah, definitely thinking of an escape plan as I'm being carried over to the jail.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm gonna give Galadin a death save that he already failed. Wow, that was a really... Galadin, you rolled a 2 on your first death save.
Just one off.
But the other bandits, they will tend to your wounds. You don't have anything to worry about. Because everyone else is down to some extent and currently being dragged into the effectively bandit fortress. Ezekiel,
Oh shit.
you're up to fight with the Fae again.
Well, I'm gonna move another 30 feet away from him, even though that won't help me. You know what? I'm gonna take a big bet right here, and I'm gonna draw my pistol. I'm gonna spend a grit to do a
Uh-oh.
winging shot, and I'm gonna fire.
Okay, let's go ahead and post up a winging shot on there.
It's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
Now the question here is, do I want to be more likely to hit him, or do I want to do more damage? I'm gonna take the big bet right here. Fuck.
Should have gone for the hit.
Only I had a sniper's mark left. Here, what would it?
You too, baby. Sorry, I had to walk away from this here for a
You're
moment.
fine. I missed probably.
10? Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I would have dealt 23 damage, but
Oh yeah, you would have hurt the hell out of him.
well, fuck.
That might have actually killed him almost.
Yeah, that's why I went for the sharp shot. But
Oh boy.
would a 15 have hit him?
A 15? I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
But as you can see, his fire is not working very effectively. He just takes his hand, points it out at you, and you notice this dust begin to fly out. 24.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
You are out.
I'm asleep.
Total party capture.
Maybe. We'll see where I end up.
TPC.
Not for very long, at least.
Well, if we freed the townspeople, I'm pretty sure we'll have enough fighting force.
So this happened.
Good job, guys.
Yep. Rango, why did you think that this was a good idea? But then again, he didn't know that these were frickin' bandits.
Goddamn Faye. I would have gotten away too if it wasn't for you and your meddling Fae.
Well, him and his magical sleep slumber.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you and your magical sleep.
So,
Wait. I just noticed that combat wild shape allows me to to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Huh.
No.
Your wild shape form's the form that gets the hit points back, though, not your normal form.
Well, I know, but that would have been so useful as a fucking brown bear.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Yep.
DM, describe what is currently happening to us, as I'm assuming there were awakening.
somewhat.
Can this count as a short rest?
You know what? This counts as a long rest.
Yeah, back to
Ooh.
full.
Yee. Yummy.
But that
Currently
means my
looking for
armor's probably gonna
something.
be taken away from me.
Ezekiel.
Yep.
I have read over your backstory. I don't remember it perfectly offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what would be one of Ezekiel's most precious memories?
Oh, fuck. Stop taking my memories.
Oh, so that's what the
Fuck.
Oh, the Fae took away my memory.
His first time
It's not quite that.
His first time successfully building anything in general, just tinkering as a child, pretty much. That's what he had the most fun with, at least.
Tinkering with guns as a child.
Not necessarily with guns right away, but he was always sort of an inventor. Maybe spending some time. I forget which one it was. I think it was his little sister. He had a pretty good relationship with her.
Okay.
So maybe something with that, or
I'm
I know
gonna
what
go
it
with your
is.
first answer.
And it's not because of the Fae. Although it could be because. Who knows?
It could be. You don't know. You don't know how this process works. You know what's happening. You don't know what it is.
Oh, I'm aware.
But you do. You remember one of your very early days of tinkering with guns. In fact, you remember the day that you got it. Like you'd been trying for years to like put things together, and you just couldn't quite get them right. And tinker and tinker, and this was your eureka moment. And it was where you built your first gun, your first working gun. And all of a sudden, that memory begins to twist as you take the gun and you start pointing it at yourself for some reason. And your entire body shakes as you can feel your own fingers slowly beginning to pull the trigger. There's a bright flash. And you end up coming to in this black void of nothingness. You look around and no, it is just Ezekiel. He is basically going through what Rango went through.
yeah, I have a feeling the Fae killed me in my sleep.
You would not be entirely wrong.
They are
But,
asshole.
The next time you wake up, you do not remember how to make guns.
At all? Oh, fun.
You can repair the ones you currently have, but you have no recollection of how you actually like put them together completely.
Oh, there goes my second level ability.
Yes. All right, almost have this ready. Like I said, was not expecting this to happen, so I didn't exactly have it prepared. But for all of you, including even Ezekiel. You all begin to wake up. And
Thank you.
you're not tied up anymore.
I check for my
But-
weapons real quick.
You do not have your weapons.
I go,
Yeah.
son of a... Who touched my rapier is going to die first.
Oh my god, isn't that obvious, little man? Just shut up.
We're in a fight pit.
Thank you. Someone else said it.
But y'all begin to wake up. And you find yourselves in what you can only describe as a mine. A lot of dirt, kind of pickaxes here and there.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
only seeing
yeah,
back
true.
black screen.
You cannot see anything as of yet.
Oh, there we go.
I am not sure.
Wait, is my thieves' tools taken away as well? Because I would have hidden that.
You would have hidden it while you were unconscious.
No, I hid it on my body beforehand. That's how I escaped the
basically
last
put-
time. It's in my backstory.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you have your thieves' tools.
And I go,
Yeah, any little like tools or trinkets you guys you do still have.
except,
Coincidentally, they didn't take your armor, but they definitely took your weapons.
but yeah, my character goes, still got those, so they didn't find
I
them.
expect that they took my guns, but did they take my ammo?
You do not have your ammo. No.
Okay.
We could have
What you
blown our
do
ways
have
out.
is your punch dagger still.
Oh. Shit.
For some reason, they missed that. Also, need to roll this. 5, 1, 2. All right. So I'll have to remember that for later. Actually, no. Ezekiel, as you wake up, you feel a sharp pain in your left thigh.
Ah. Okay.
And it doesn't feel like a stab wound. Or a bruise. It's this weird pain you don't recognize.
All right.
And it's sharp for a moment, and then it just dulls until eventually you can't really feel it anymore.
I'm gonna check that out later. I'm not taking off my pants right now.
But you find yourselves basically in a mine, and you can hear the clanking of pickaxes off in the distance. So it would effectively be north, in accordance to the map here. To the south, you see an iron gate, and you notice there is a guard standing in front of said iron gate.
Like, is he looking towards us or looking away?
He's currently looking away. He's over
Okay.
here.
Okay, my character goes, alright. And I'm basically speaking in my secret code with Neve. As I'm saying, alright. Apparently, we got captured. Can you tell me what the fuck is going on here?
I'm going to walk right up to Neve. The hell was that, man? Huh. That was most certainly your fault.
Can't go.
Fuck you, man. Come on.
Rango
Agreed.
goes, yeah, that's Neve. Once he has his mindset on something, he's gonna go all the way through.
If anything, blame my friend here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Usual-
It's not like I intentionally took us to a bandit camp.
You made me make a promise. You know me. I always keep a promise.
I know.
You didn't have to do it in a
Oh.
dumbass way.
I did forget to mention one other thing. Neve, and everyone else can notice this. You feel something tight around your neck, Neve. The rest of you notice there's this sort of wooden band wrapped around him.
Nah,
Oh,
Can I make it
spellcasting is banned.
Wait, so is it only on Neve?
It is only on Neve.
And I
Only
go,
cast.
probably trying to limit your transformations as a bear.
Who says I would transform into a bear in this situation?
Try casting the spell
Well,
real
right
quick.
now we're trying to get the hell out of here. And I'm saying this in, of course, a whisper tone, so that way the guard doesn't hear us.
Right.
Okay, first let's head up north and see if we can release any other prisoners.
I'll cast Druidcraft to kind of make a small flower up
That's
here,
what-
just to test and see if I still can cast magic.
Yeah.
Where are you going to make the flower appear?
Just right in front of me. Just like right
Right
here.
in front of you? The flower does grow. Your magic seems to be working, but within that same few moments, as the flower grows, you see it like sprout out of the ground and blossom this beautiful little daisy, and you can almost feel how it just slowly starts to wither and die as it just can't survive in wherever you are.
Well, that's either a good sign or a bad sign. I'm gonna go head up north. I'll be right back. Luckily, they didn't check everywhere for my stuff.
You are aware
well, then-
that my magic seems to be working, so I could more than likely.
Yes, but
not
can
good.
you get us out while there's probably hundreds of dozens of bandits outside?
Hey, Galadin.
Yeah.
You want to leave these two behind? Because I don't think this is working out.
Look, right
Yeah, you're
now,
making good.
we need to work together. And then
I'm
we can
whispering.
go our
this.
merry
I'm-
way.
What whisper?
I'm whispering
Don't
this to
whisper.
him. I'm not
I
just saying this out
have
loud.
Can I roll perception then?
All right, hang on. So, Galadin and Ezekiel are whispering a conversation to each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and you're having this conversation while they're talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and just give me a couple stealth rolls to see how great you are at whispering. Okay. I don't think either of you have a high enough
Yeah, I don't have a high enough passive.
passive.
My passive
Yeah.
not quite high enough.
You know that they're whispering to each other. They're like clearly having a little conversation. No idea what they're saying because you can't really hear it over your own conversation.
Right.
We can work with them for now, but if they do something stupid again, I'm not putting my neck out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to cover my partner.
We're still
We don't know
whispering.
what they're saying.
And I go, Neve, why did you think it was a good idea to attack them?
I wasn't thinking. No one tells me where I can and can't go. I shouldn't have to think when it comes to
I
entering
know,
the town.
but if it was an actual guard, we
Well,
could have
we
gotten in
can-
a shitload of trouble.
Hey, they attacked me first.
Ezekiel,
Not
you-
intentionally, but I'll let you roll with it.
Hey, little kobold guy.
Rango,
Yeah, whatever. Catch, and I throw him one of my punch daggers.
I catch it. I go. All right, this is something I can actually use, and I'm gonna
How
hide
many
it somewhere.
punch daggers do you have?
Hey,
Just two, one for each hand.
hey,
I'm
too.
abandoning my offhand to have him have a weapon.
hey, hey, you do.
What?
I I have a plan. Come here.
I'm listening.
All right, let's head.
I proceed to kind of whisper it to him.
All right.
I have a plan for us to escape, but it requires that you all follow the plan exactly. All right?
Depends. What's the plan? If it's a dumbass idea, I mean,
I'm
Well,
listening.
here's the plan. I will proceed to wild shape into something I am not going to share, and you will all call over the gods. Say the Furbolg disappeared, and meanwhile I will be scouting out the area. This is and this will be the first, and you will not do anything to the gods. This may take a while, but it'll work. I just need to learn the layout of this place first.
sure,
Well,
knock
we know the
yourself
way
out.
out. It's that way past the guard.
Yes, but we
I
don't know
mean, that's
what.
the only direction you're aware of. There are multiple directions.
Not to mention, it's the only area where we could see. Not to mention, we don't know where we are, nor the layout of where we are.
How far is the guard about?
Basically, the room you're standing in is pretty big. It's not amazingly well lit, but enough that anyone could really see. You could very easily walk up basically right next to him because he stood right in front of that gate.
Oh,
All right.
so can I technically assassinate him?
No.
Like very quietly.
I mean, you're welcome to try, but you would have to A, pass stealth, and B, hope that you either kill him in one hit or that there aren't more guards.
Yeah, and I go,
Okay,
okay.
honestly, if he's doing it from stealth and the guy is totally unaware, and you know, and his throat and shit is like easily accessible, I don't see why you can't just do an instant gib, you know?
Well, yes, but that's not. It isn't going to be Skyrim rules of all the bandits see a dead body and just go, "Oh, must be my
Oh, I'm
imagination."
aware. Well, I'm aware, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You might
okay,
end up
that's
getting
definitely
yourself killed
that's
again.
definitely
Hey.
plan C. My character goes,
hey.
all right. Plan B is that we can all go together down the north pass, any points up towards the north, see what's up there, and if we could get the prisoners, released, we'll have a fighting force
We
or
don't know
cause a
there's
distraction, bringing most of the bandits
We
there.
have no idea there are we have no idea there are other prisoners.
Uh-huh. Say that to the
So
While
clanging
you
down
guys
that
do that
hallway.
walking, I'll stay here and I'll think of something.
can you all?
Regardless, I can
I just
pickpocket
need
or
you guys
I
to
can
call over God to distract them. All right?
Alright,
Alright, I'll
Sure.
my
distract you.
character's gonna hide then, real quick. I go,
Hey,
Alright,
bud.
you have it.
I'll walk up to the guard. Hey, bud.
No, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on.
I'm
gonna
gonna
cast-
hide.
I'm gonna just walk up close enough.
14 on my stealth.
14 on your stealth, Galadin 15 on your stealth. Okay, so
What
you're all
stealth? Hold on.
sneaking.
Oh no, that stealth was for the whispering.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so
Yeah,
Rango
he's
is
the one
wanting to
timing.
sneak.
Yeah, I'm wanting to stay hidden. Just in case if the guards try to, berate us. And basically, I don't have the dagger out, but I'm about to get it at the ready. Just in case if something were to go bad with this plan.
I just lean over at Ezekiel. Hey, you got another one of those knives?
Yeah.
Simple idea. People. Simple idea. We distract the guard? Restrain the
Will.
guard.
First side note, if you're wanting to do messages, go ahead and send them in the roll 20, just because it'll be easier for me to see them.
Okay.
But as you try to use your wild shape, it feels slower than usual. Like instead of just transforming, like you can feel your one arm starting to turn into what you want, and you can kind of feel your legs start to, and then it just reverts back.
That's what
Mm.
the next thing was for.
That's all.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that's what I thought.
In the back of my character's head, as it goes, called it.
So Rango,
Well-
you're trying to sneak up and do what again?
No, I'm just basically. I was going stealth just in case if the plan A was to fail, and it did. And I go, come
Oh,
out, and I go, well, shit.
I try to rip the fucking collar off.
What are you doing?
as soon as you touch it, immediately you feel these thorns jab into your fingers, and you didn't.
I
you
just
didn't
keep
hold
going.
on to. Okay.
Wait, question.
I power through the pain. I literally power through the pain to try to freaking tear it apart off my neck.
Wait, question. Can I take it off with the dagger?
You take 3 damage, 3 piercing damage.
Question,
Me?
DM. Can
Okay.
I go over to Naval and try to use the dagger that Ezekiel gave me to allow him to wild shape?
You can try, yes.
Alright, so what do I roll for
No.
that?
Don't.
Um,
I will literally not. I will not. I will literally not let you be able to.
It's either that or I pepper breath it.
Yeah. No. Literally. I'm pretty sure 19 will do it.
Alright,
Okay.
forget this. I'm walking up to the guard.
Alright, alright. Let's let the DM describe the scene first. As a
so number 1, Neve, as you try to rip it off, even with the strength of 19, you can feel the magical energy stopping you from being able to yank this thing any harder. And you can assume that if you try to yank on it more, it's just going to keep hurting you.
All right.
Trash.
I'm working on it, baby. I will try.
There.
So, Ezekiel, you said you wanted to walk up to the guard and try to talk to him?
Sure.
Hold on.
Okay.
wait, technically I'm hidden. Unless they have a really good perception.
I'll wait for what are you doing, Galden?
I'm just going to walk up. Gonna stay 10 feet away from the door and cast Prestidigitation to make it sound like the door has been knocked on.
It's a gate, but
Oh, shit.
it's like an
Does that
iron
make
bar
the
gate.
gate
It's not
rattle?
really.
Actually, no, that probably wouldn't work.
Okay, well.
Gonna
To
make it
either
sound
noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna provide a noise that makes it sound like the gate is being rattled.
The guard kind of turns around, hearing both Ezekiel and the gate rattling. He looks, he goes, what do you want, prisoner?
Yeah, so what's the thing here? Just gonna hang out till you decide to do something about this shit, or what?
You're in there to work.
Alright, what
By
we
the
were.
end of the day, when the rest of my buddies come back, you're either going to have some ore for us to sell, or you're going to get killed and thrown in the death pit.
Okay. See, that makes things easier, because now I know what the hell I'm doing. You got tools back here? More people back there?
Oh yeah, so a bunch of dwarves, gnomes, they're all hanging back there. There's plenty of pickaxes and stuff if you need them.
Alright, thanks, bud. I'm gonna go get myself a pickaxe. I walk away.
Question: did the guy see me?
He really wasn't paying attention. Wasn't even trying to look for anybody.
And I go,
Ow. If you kill your miners, no shit, you're not gonna get any ore.
just. I'm basically like whispering to Neve, alright, I'll stay right here. He's gonna notice that eventually that there's.
I'm gonna walk down the tunnel. I'm gonna walk down the tunnel, get my pickaxe, and start working. Fuck this shit.
You're just gonna start digging.
Do the same.
Actually, my
I'm-
character is just being very patient. He's like, he's gonna notice eventually that I didn't win. He's gonna look around, stab him, grab his weapon, grab the keys, head down towards the shaft. Unlocked all the
I'm gonna
prisoners
do the
and head
same
on
thing.
back.
I'm gonna proceed to help in the mining as well.
I'm gonna,
No.
yeah.
So, as far as you can tell, the guard did point when he said mining for ore in that sort of direction toward where you heard the other digging coming from.
Sure, I head that way.
So, you can go ahead and head in there.
I'm gonna just walk in.
Can I make? All right. I would like to ask the DM something.
Of course.
Could I make a history check to see if I would know about Goliath customs and traditions and all that?
For what purpose?
We'll see.
I suppose you can, yes.
Yeah, and would I get any particular bonus to that due to the fact that I'm also a giantkin?
Because I don't know what information you're trying to look for, I'm gonna say no. Because even
Mostly,
Furbolg and
mostly
Goliath are like distant cousins as opposed to brothers.
They're more opposite
Yeah.
races.
All right. Well, here's my reasoning. Anything that would relate to them being a warrior, and such as honor duels and such.
Honor duels? Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a history check.
Just normal or
And
There's no way fruit
It's
bowls
just gonna be
have
normal.
honor duels.
Furbolg's no, Goliath's possibly.
I know exactly.
The only reason I'm necessarily allowing it is because he has some knowledge of Goliath based on his disguise, because he did take it from someone. But go ahead and give me that history check. Just normal. Later, baby. Oh, no, come here.
No, fine. I'll wait. It better be a full-on massage.
Okay, my gosh. All right, with an 11, you know that Goliaths tend to be more like honor bound, and noble's probably not the right word, but it's the closest word I can think of. You could imagine there may be some sort of honor, like an honorable duel type of thing, but you don't know any particular rules regarding it.
Well, yeah. So in this little alcove area, are there like tools or anything, like pickaxes?
That big main area you were in, the pickaxes were kind of just like sprued across the floor.
Oh,
like
then
mostly towards the wall.
right now. I'm just gonna bide my time and wait for the afternoon.
I grab one on the way out and head into the next room.
You're deep in a mine. You have no concept of time in here. For all you know, it is noon.
Like,
I'm just
Especially-
gonna wait until they come. I'm just gonna wait until they. Like I'm gonna wait until they come to get their ores.
Okay.
like I
then
said, I'm just waiting
Ezekiel-
for that one guy to notice that, hey, there was 4, there's only 3 going down there. What's going on? And then I was going to sneak up behind him and, stab him in the neck. Very quietly.
Alright.
And grab his keys, his weapon.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab one and move along as well.
All right, so you and Ezekiel are gonna go kind of do some mining.
Yeah. And if I run into people, I might talk to them. I'm looking for other people.
Yeah, but as I'm walking, I'm actually gonna grab Ezekiel on the side. Hey, got an idea.
Yeah.
When I do something really fucking weird, just act completely normal.
All right. I got you.
Oh, Galadin,
What?
you actually still have not your short sword, but the hilt. They didn't take it for some reason. but
Yeah.
the blade is gone.
All right.
How do they do that?
Don't worry about it.
What is that, like some type of lightsaber?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, you're still hiding in the corner
Well,
because you think you have it all figured out.
I'm getting my axe and I'm gonna go look for people who are being forced to work.
All
Pickaxe.
right. Well, pretty much as soon, like from where you are, there doesn't really seem to be any people. You can see where it's kind of dug out around here. You hear more noises coming from this direction, and these little like sort of pits. You definitely see like two or three dwarfs standing there with their pickaxes, just going "Hoi, ho, hoi, ho," like all in unison.
All right. I'll slip up next to one and start working. And after a good maybe minute or so, I'll say over. Hey,
The dwarf
how
standing next to you continues to mine, but you see his eyes kind of glance towards you.
how long have you guys been here?
Oi, it's hard. We've lost track of time. To be honest, the most of us, we were already down here. But when a bunch of other folks started joining us, that would have been, well, I'd say half a week ago, at least.
All right. How many people are working right now?
Lost count after about 60. Figuring the whole town's down here. If they're not down here, they're in the other mines.
What requirements are they having of people working?
You got arms that work?
Yeah.
There you go.
No specific amount of ore we got to collect?
Oh, they don't seem particularly picky, but that's mostly because of us. Me and me brothers here. We've been working hard in these mines for generations. The rest of the town folk will. Some of them are old and weak, and they ain't as good at mining. But we share some of our spoils with them, make sure they stay alive. It's the least we can do.
All right. I'll continue working for a little while near these guys. Just doing my best.
All right. Is there anything in particular you wanted to do, Galadin?
After about couple of hours of mining, I'm just going to randomly freak the fuck out.
Okay. Give me. Go ahead and give me your freak out.
Huh? What the? Ah! What the? Ezekiel! Hey! What the? Ezekiel!
Yeah.
No, just act normal. Damn it, we spoke about this.
I know. I'm just continuing to mine. I'm acting like nothing's happening.
And I just immediately run back. It's like, what the? Oh, thank God, someone. Hey, where am I? Where am I?
You're going to the guard?
Yeah.
All right, the guard kind of turns around, he looks at you. He kind of recognizes you from the group, or he's like, I told your buddy, you're in the mines.
What? What? Huh? What? Hold on. What the hell? Oh, okay, what do they look like?
What, your friends?
Yeah, how many were there?
I don't know, there's like 3 or 4, something, 5 for all I know.
What? No, hold on, no, that's way too many. I've got Ezekiel, but I don't know who the others are.
Oh, okay.
Where am I?
I just told you, you're in the mine.
Mine? Mine? What? I was on my way to the capital.
I don't know where the hell you were going from here. I can sure as hell tell you you're a long way from the capital.
Wait, okay, hold on. The other guys, what did they look like?
One of them dressed up in like long coat or something. There's a big one. There's a shrimpy one.
No. You used it on me.
They used what on you? What the hell's going on?
I was delivering this packaged thing to the capital. It was this mind controlled device that only works the once.
Mind control.
Yeah, it's really dangerous and it works as long as the other person's got it on them. Afterwards, it wears off for a few hours.
So like you were being mind controlled to come here.
I don't know. I woke up. These two guys, one in a trench coat thingy. I don't remember much because next thing I know, I'm here working at the mine.
Why do I have a feeling that this guard is not gonna come in here?
Hmm. So you had the mind control device thing with you before whatever happened, right?
Yeah, before whatever happened, but now I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, uh, Go ahead and give me a deception roll, Galadin.
Roll well.
Yo.
And I go, and I basically like look over towards you. If you have like 14 or higher passive perception, you would notice him, and he just gives you like a, it's like thumbs up, like keep going, get him over here.
The guard just goes, just wait here a minute. I'm gonna get the boss. He'll want to know about this. The guard walks away.
I'm going to, as I work, I'm going to start moving around the mine a bit more, and I'm going to look for puddles of still water.
Puddles of still water.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So which way in the mine? You can go sort of up, or you can go to the right here.
I'll go to the right, because up would probably have less sitting water.
Well, up and for the most part, this is all flat with
Yeah.
maybe like some
Oh,
some
okay, I got
incline, but
you.
so there's no reference as far as where the
I'll
water would
still
be.
go right. Right seems like it'll have more.
Okay. You kind of go right, and you come across another hallway leading upwards, and a different one that goes down. It turns
I'll head down.
and down.
Yeah.
All right. As you head down, you find yourself in this sort of corner. Right leads you down yet another corridor, but as you look to your left, you notice there's a pretty brawny man standing there. He takes a look at you and goes, "Hey, you look new. I've never seen you.
Very.
Who are you?"
My name's Ezekiel. Just got here today.
"Today? So you're not
Yeah.
even from the town, are you?"
Nah, we came in to do look for someone's.
Looking for who are you looking for?
Giorgio, I believe his name was. I don't remember.
Georgie.
Some sort of gate. Was it Giorgio? I forget.
Now, Giorgio, yes.
Yeah.
He goes, Giorgio. Yeah, Giorgio. He's the doorkeep.
Yeah, that's the one. His brother sent us to check on him.
Oh, Georgie, that sweetheart. Yes. We knew he'd come in handy one of these days. Unfortunately, you're a bit out of luck. Giorgio's too big for these mines. They threw him in the other one, but you're like adventuring types, right? You go out, you do things for people.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yes. Come with me. The mayor will want to talk to you.
All
He
right.
kind of leads you in a thin corridor.
Yeah,
Where you
I'm
see
gonna
him.
leave my position and just kind of sneak around.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna pick
Welcome
up
to
the
sneak by if
pickaxe.
you
I'm
want
just
to.
gonna be like, dang it. I'm going.
But
And I'm basically going to go down this hallway and go. Oh, there you are, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel would not be standing there. He would be down the other hallway, where he currently finds what you presume is the mayor, as that's what the very buff man told you.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a man dressed in kind of dirty and a bit rugged blue robes now. He's got this long white beard, but you see his ears are pointed, just like an elf's. And he's just sat in this sort of meditating position. His eyes open as he hears you approach. I see. So you've brought someone that can help us then? And the guard just kind of nods.
Yeah. Do my best.
The mayor kind of gestures for you to come closer to him. He goes, "Sit, please.
Sure.
Get some rest for your feet."
I'll sit down.
I am Mayor Longwind.
Ah,
It has been a while since we've seen new faces, that is for sure. And you?
Yeah. Name's Ezekiel. Me and a few, I wouldn't call them friends, business associates. We were on our way to the capital to do a job, and the doorkeep, Georgie, sent us to check on his brother, so we came to stop by real quick.
Ah, yes, Giorgio. He is a welcome addition to the family of Metromo. Sadly, he is not here. But if you're willing to help us, I'm more than certain we can arrange a visit.
Yeah, I see no problem helping out. I mean, helping you will honestly just help myself.
Question, DM. Can I be arriving around this time?
You could probably peer around the corner and you'd see Ezekiel sitting down. You see a very large, muscular man standing over him.
And I go,
And
oh,
you can
there you
kind
are,
of start
Ezekiel.
to see
So tell me,
this
how do
white.
you, like, I've never seen really much of a dagger like this, as he kind of like pulls it out, just kind of plays with it for like a bit.
Give me a dex saving throw. That is just good enough. As soon as you start to walk towards the big muscular man turns and looks. You see his eyes just grow big and wide. He turns and just immediately reaches down for you. You just barely step back out of the way.
I go, whoa, what's with him?
Who the hell let a lizard in here?
Name's Rango. I'm with him. And I point to
Don't
Ezekiel.
lump me together. He took the same job as me. I don't know him well, but yeah, he's technically here with.
The mayor very strangely, like, softly whistles. And the guard just kind of stops. And Rango, you see his face kind of like turn from anger, like to frustration, and just starts to turn to a blank face. Just straightens himself out.
And I say in Draconic, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Rango.
Strangely enough, you hear someone on the other side of Ezekiel speak back in Draconic, saying, "It is a pleasure to meet you as well, friend."
Wait, did the elf say that?
You don't know it's an elf, but you heard it come from the other side of Ezekiel.
I look on the other side of Ezekiel.
And you see the seemingly an old looking man with the pointed elf ears, blue robes, sitting there, and he's just got his eyes focused towards you.
I go, not many people actually know my language.
He says, and he just says in common, "It is a dying tongue, to say the least, but it helps to know your enemy."
What?
Well, right now I'm not
So,
your enemy. We're
that's
kind of
exactly what
we're
I'm
kind of
trying to do here. I'm trying to know my enemy. So,
yeah.
you want to explain more about these people holding us?
Oh, the bandits. Yes. Oh. And just as he begins to explain that, Galadin,
Yep.
by about this time, you hear familiar heavy footsteps as the gate kind of swings open, and there's the bandit captain from earlier. And he
Yo.
slams the gate behind him, standing at least a foot taller than you, his head almost scraping the ceiling.
Hi, you're very big. Yeah. I have no idea how I got here.
What, you don't remember coming in with your friends?
No, I don't. I don't have any friends. I don't even know what I'm doing this side of Marcello. I don't
Damn it!
even
I should have
know
stayed.
what
I
part
could
of
have killed
Marcello
the
this is.
captain.
The bandit captain kind of walks over. He finds a kind of small chair for his size, but he pulls it on over, sits down. You can kind of see the legs of the chair kind of bending a little bit from his weight. He takes the giant ass hand, he taps them on his thigh, he goes, "Come have a seat. Tell me your story."
I
Just
look
keep it.
around for a chair.
Yeah, Rango
There
is
are
not
no
there
other
anymore.
chairs.
Yeah, if
As far as you can tell, he's literally gesturing to his leg.
yeah,
You
Rango's
want
not
me
there
to
anymore.
sit on your leg?
If you, uh,
Yeah, Rango's not there. I'm aware.
no, not for DM. For
I never saw you in the first place.
oh, you don't have a 14 perception.
No, only 11. Get out of here.
Well, don't feel too bad. I only got a 10.
I saw him. I have a passive perception of 16.
Okay, moving on with my interaction.
Yes.
You want me to sit on your leg?
He just nods, kind of has this smile on his face that you could only recognize as a combination of creepy and fatherly.
I don't know if I want to sit on your leg. I don't even know who you are.
You just see his face turn into a scowl,
Okay.
and he reaches down.
I sit on his leg.
He literally takes his hand and pats you on the head. Good boy. Now tell me what happened.
I was going to the capital of Marcello. I keep forgetting the name, whatever it is.
Mavo.
Marcello. That's the place. And I was taking this cool mind control device thing to sell on the black market. And well, I stopped one night because we've got to sleep. We're only mortals after all. And halfway through the night, I see some guys shuffling through it. I don't remember what they are. I remember one was very big, one was very small. And then I wake up here in the mines.
You poor thing. Hmm. uh, hmm. So what is your name, little elf?
Galandon.
Galadin. That's an interesting name. So this mind control device, you say, what sort of origins does it have? More magical, more of a beyond that kind of thing?
It's magical in origin, but I'd say it's very old. It was rusting in places where there was metal. There was meant to be this giant crystal in the middle, but from what I remember, I did see them break it. Maybe that's
Oh,
how they're meant to use the device. I have no idea other than it can control minds thanks to the magic inside.
go ahead and give me a deception roll.
Oh no!
Oh no. See, this is why I'm pretty good at deception.
All right, so get kind of a rundown. You were explaining to him this mind control device, and you said they broke it.
Yes.
Okay. He looks at you, the same sort of smile on his face. He goes, interesting. Would you like to know what I think?
What?
Takes his big hand and wraps it around your throat. Goes, I think you still know where that mind control device is. I don't think it's broken. I think you want it back. I think one of the things we stole from you guys is that mind control device. So how about you be a good little elf? You tell us where it is and how to use it. And, you don't have to just be a corpse rotting in one of these mines.
Okay.
See, now I should have
He's
stuck
not-
around. I could have killed the captain.
He's not really choking you, but you can definitely feel pressure on your throat.
Okay. I remember where I was camping. I do know that.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I proceed to walk up to the Goliath and him. Excuse me.
You just see the Goliath's head turn very slowly, and he gives you the death glare of 1,000 men, and he goes, "I'm having a conversation.
I just look over at
Wait
the same time.
your turn."
I just look over at the same time and say,
I'm sorry.
"That's him. That was one of the guys."
Hmm? What's this
That
about?
was one of them.
Yes.
So he knows about the mind control device.
I don't know
What?
if he knows about it, but look, I'm just as confused as you are. Okay.
I don't think you are. I think you're very aware of what's going on, and you're just trying to get your hands back on that mind control device so you can escape.
Look, I know where the camp where I was
I
sleeping.
honestly have no idea what you are on about.
Goliath just looks towards you and goes, "That's exactly what a mind control person would say."
He's convinced.
You know, honestly, I was gonna see if I could just die to you in an honorable duel to the death or something. Like either I would have won and gained my freedom, or you would have won and I would have died. And honestly, it would be better than this. But honestly, apparently, you're nothing but a big nonce. If you're able to believe a fucking dark elf.
The Goliath picks up Galadin, both his arms,
And
puts it on his shoulders.
Not to mention, you could believe such a fucking outlandish lie like a mind control device.
Look, I know where it is. I remember the place where I was camping. I don't see any reason why they would take it. It
The
looks
Goliath takes you, Galadin.
Oh,
He
yeah, the kobold
lifts
went-
you off his leg as he stands up and
Like-
puts you gently down.
If there was a mind control device, the kobold would have it.
Silence.
Do you know how many people he would be able to kill with that thing without ever getting
Silence.
caught?
Again, silence.
The Goliath walks up to you, Neve. He goes, "You know, I've been insulted a lot in my life. Goliaths like me and Georgie and Giorgio, you know, we're all kind of mistreated. We're big and strong, but we don't got a lot upstairs. You know what I'm saying?"
Oh, I'm aware, and I can
Well,
and I understand the sentiment. Being a furbolg, we are usually treated with the stereotype of being tree humpers, as ground bashers, or some other sort of thing.
Oh,
And
no,
I
I'm
would
not
not have
finished
insulted
yet.
your intelligence, and I
I'm
would
not
not have
finished
insulted
yet.
your. Can I finish?
No, he's stopping you. He's literally stopping you from talking.
Okay.
Anybody with enough brain power to insult me that many times gets to have his head mounted on my wall.
Hmm.
And he draws his sword.
And I'm nowhere near to help.
I'm not stopping this.
I'm aware. I'm gonna proceed to bonus action rage, and I'm just gonna grapple him.
Go for a grapple. All right.
Yep,
Go ahead and
and
give
it's with
me,
advantage.
give me strength.
Wow!
Ooh.
Better hope he fails.
Not even
I
close.
wonder if he does.
Question:
You
Where would be
go.
the bandit captain if I were to head back?
He's in that main room if you wanted to come back, but you're currently in a conversation with the mayor,
Yeah.
so you don't have any reason to leave.
My
And there hasn't
character
really been a
doesn't
big enough
know
commotion.
about this, so yeah. Good luck, guys.
So you go and you wrap your arms around the bandit captain, and he goes, "Oh, you're trying to hug it out. I get it." And he just muscles his way out of your grasp.
I just got the image of Aquaman just being like all alpha male and shit.
And he goes and give me a dex saving throw right quick.
Okay.
$12. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, what did I roll? Oh, I rolled strength. That would have been athletics. That's still bad.
Ooh.
So he goes for a kick. And he kicks you square in the chest, but he just kind of pushes you back a bit. He goes, takes his finger pointing it right in your face. "Look, I'm the boss around here. I can take your head off if I want to. But we got quotas to make. Do you know how hard it is running a fucking mining town? I don't like it. It fucking sucks. But money's money, and it's fucking worth it to run this town. So you do your job, and I'll keep from doing mine, which is beheading a lot of you."
Hmm.
And he ends up sheathing his sword.
I shall challenge you to a duel.
Goliath just looks at you. There's just annoyed look on his face. "Right. You can duel me when you get enough ore to live. Until then, see ya." And he just starts to walk towards the gate.
I don't care about life. As I proceed to try to punch him in the back of the head.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, Will's basically distracting him.
While Will's committing suicide.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and go to the mayor during this.
And Rango's gonna be like, why do I feel like something bad about to happen?
I mean, we're already in prison. How much worse can it get? So, Mayor, about these people who captured.
Yes, the bandits. They came up through an old mining shaft. It's one that's been abandoned for years. We blocked it off because it had collapsed. Gosh, before even I was mayor. And somehow they found a way to dig through, and they just took us by surprise, really. Their numbers were far too massive.
Question.
I can't believe I've gone away with this.
Was there a person with goat hooves by any chance that was with them?
Goat hooves? No, nothing like that. Not even a tiefling in sight.
No, I don't mean like tiefling. I mean like Fey origin.
Faye. I'll be honest, even if I believed those creatures existed this far, they certainly would have no reason to be out here.
Uh-huh. So let's just say hypothetically that there was a Fey out here, and let's just say hypothetically that they were working with the bandits. How the fuck would you say you would be?
Oh, us? Not at all. The bandits, on the other hand, I'd be surprised they've lived this long. Fae, for the most part, aren't loyal creatures. They tend to do as they please. If by chance they had a Fae working for them, well, they would be having to write their suicide notes as we speak.
Alright. So again, hypothetically, why is my memory missing?
Your memories, I don't know what you mean.
I
Come on.
start discussing about my clan and
Oh.
saying that I don't remember where it was at, and saying that I did remember, but I forgot.
This man's not going to know anything, bud. Come on. Let's focus in and deal with the current.
I know, but if we're and my character goes, I know, but if we're dealing with Faye, I would like to know what we're dealing beforehand before we start, going out there and trying to kill ourselves.
Well, we're not dealing with the Fae right away. We're dealing with the bandits.
My apologies, but go ahead.
Alright. So, quick question. Have you or any of your citizens, while mining down here, or smelled, still water? It would smell kind of, like rotten eggs, sort of.
Wait.
Not
Oh.
Not at this end of the mine, no. There. I'm not sure if there's still water, but rotten eggs gives me just remind me of something. The bandits mostly took it all, but sulfur. It is down here. There are sulfur veins.
And I look over at Ezekiel, right up your alley.
With a bit of patience and magic, we could use it to effectively blow our way out of the mines. There's many cave-ins all over the place where they reach the surface or breach outside the town, but more importantly, they can reach under the town. If we can find a way to sneak back into the city without the bandits being aware, then it could give us a chance.
And I'll raise my hand and I go, question, wouldn't something that loud cause a whole lot of noise, making them come all out down here?
As many bandits as there were, there's not nearly as many bandits as there were us. In the mines, they may know, Out on the surface, they won't.
There's an idea. We could trap some of the bandits down here if we were to properly lay out some traps.
We don't need the traps. We just need to get
I
everyone out.
know, but if we were to place some traps, and plus getting ourselves out, killing two birds with one stone.
All right. Second question. What type of metals are down here? Just the ore or anything else?
Oh, metal? There's not much. Not in this mine, especially. Our mines were mostly filled with gemstones of the like.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Rango said it would probably just been gemstones. I remember them saying it was a gemstone town or something like that.
If we were in the gold mines, then there would be some precious metals, but I can't imagine them being awfully useful.
I'm looking mostly for hard metals. Precious.
Yes, there is not much in the way of tool types of metals, hard metals, not in our town.
All right.
I go, Ezekiel, do you still have those salts?
I mean, a little bit, not enough to cause anything.
Would it be enough to say, I don't know, cause a distraction to bring one of the guards in the... And then he realized, oh shit, I'm out of position and there might be a trouble. I'm pretty sure it's nothing too big. It's not like that the captain would come down here now, would it?
The salt on its own ain't gonna do shit, man.
No,
You gotta get the sulfur. Sulfur's the main.
So sulfur, salt, and what else?
Sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal make gunpowder. Or black powder, I should say.
Is there torches?
Yes, in fact, there's a storeroom where we keep the charcoal down here.
I
away from the torches.
have a little bit of charcoal. I grabbed it from a fire pit last night. I just don't have the sulfur. That's what we need to find.
Okay. Find
Yes,
sulfur.
it will take a little bit of effort and time, but at the other end of this mine, there are sulfur veins.
And like I said, if you find any still water that's been sitting for a while, show me it. I have a few ideas.
I'm currently unaware, but the dwarves have been mining these for generations. They would know better.
Rango goes, I can go back and ask them. Besides, I should probably get back into position anyways. So I'm gonna say, thank you for your conversation, Mr.
Mayor Longwind, and may I give you some advice, friend?
Sure.
And he begins to speak in Draconic. Your scales are far more valuable bloody than they are on your skin.
And I say, in Draconic back, you don't think I don't know that?
He kind of makes this gesture.
As I give him like this death glare of a man has seen far worse than what this man is saying.
He makes this gesture, kind of like waving his hand over his face, almost implying that it might be a good idea to hide your face more than running around talking to people.
Oh yeah, I am going to do that. Trust me.
Mayor looks to you, Ezekiel. He goes, I shall arrange with some of our villagers to silently work the sulfur veins. The dwarves are very helpful. They can get us enough ore to survive for another day. All I need you is to be ready.
I will be.
It should be tomorrow afternoon is when they'll be coming for more ore. I will send someone to gather you, and gather as many of the villagers as I can. The dwarves will deliver the ore and hold back some of the bandits. From there, we escape.
Yep, and I'm already putting on my quote-unquote ninja disguise.
But there's one thing your group will need. I assume you came to our village with weapons of some sort, yes?
Yeah, I really want my rapier back.
Very much so.
Oh
I would be
shit, they have your
surprised if they-
firearms.
Yeah, I know.
Which means that if one of them was smart enough to reverse engineer it, we're
They
screwed.
probably there is little chance of that. I'm gonna be working on doing that for a while from now on because I also got that memory shit. We'll deal with that fail later.
Wait, that happened to you
Yeah,
too?
yeah. That's how I got captured. You saw me. I got fucking plenty far away from these folks.
Yeah, I saw you running, but I didn't know you got captured by the frickin' Fate thing, whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, fucker got me.
Anyways, let's split for now.
All right. I'll head
Mayor
back
kinda
over to
stops
those.
you from- The mayor kind of stops you before you walk away. He's like, "But your weapons,
Oh, and I
the
pull out the
bandits, more or less would have been."
and I pull
No,
out
no,
the
no, no,
knuckle
no.
duster knife.
He's probably telling us where our main weapons are.
Ooh.
The bandits would have been in a hurry to get you down here. You're strong folk, at least you look it. For most of us, any of the weapons we have been distributed amongst the bandits, but yours might still be in their little barracks. When you came in here, you saw an iron gate.
Yeah.
And I say, right up my alley. You're speaking my language.
I would expect no less of a lizard.
Hey!
Get your weapons. They will be necessary for the uprising.
All right. We got you. Yeah. You work on getting our weapons or scouting out that area. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
talk
try
to
to get our weapons back as quickly as possible, as quietly as possible. Hopefully there's a distraction going on as we speak, as I start heading back towards the Iron Gate.
All right.
Of course, wearing my ninja disguise.
All right. So you guys start to make your way there. Neve, you're going to take a swing at the captain, correct?
Yep, I'm gonna be attempting to punch him in the back of the head.
All right. Give me your strength for accuracy.
Yep. Hold on. I just need to open up my sheet. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you swing and you miss. You don't even come close. Ugh. Bandit captain doesn't even turn around. He gets over to the gate and opens it up. I will give you and Galadin one more chance to do something.
Coward!
Galadin, did you want to try and do anything? Galadin may or may not be gone. He is muted.
I thought you Goliaths had a sense of honor.
All right. Well, Goliath just continues to ignore you and closes the gate. Looks over to a bandit that dragged him in there. It's like, we'll figure out the mind reading device eventually. Keep him locked up. And the captain leaves.
I'm gonna proceed to try to bulldoze down the gate.
Boy, this is gonna backfire.
I am still raged, so
Okay, tell me exactly what you're going to do to the gate.
I think he's just trying to ram it.
Is that what you're going to do?
yeah.
You're just going to kind of charge at it?
Yeah, considering that I'm a 7-foot tall mass of 237 pounds.
It's
with
a
advantage
metal
on
gate.
strength
Give me an athletics check.
check. Okay. It's gonna be with advantage.
All right. All right. As you go and you charge, you basically slam head first into this gate. Or no, shoulder first. You're not a complete idiot. Just shoulder check this gate. And you do do visible damage. It kind of knocked it a little bit out, like kind of a little bit off of like whatever little hinge it's on. It's not broken open or anything, but maybe like one hinge is getting kind of loose. And the guard that's standing there turns around and he goes, "Hey, stop that!" He starts poking his sword towards you, not stabbing you, but definitely trying to get you to back up.
I grabbed the blade of the sword.
Oh my god, dude.
Dexterity at disadvantage.
All
Or
right.
no, do
I don't
sleight
care.
of
I
hand.
don't care. I don't care if I get hurt. Escape. I'm being ruthless here. I'm gonna proceed to grab his sword and then like kick it because I'm assuming he's sticking it through the gate bars, right?
Right.
I'm gonna proceed to kind of grab it and kick it.
Hold on, what's happening with me?
I'm gonna kick the blade so that way it shatters. That way it breaks on the gate bars.
All right, let me catch Galvin up real quick. Neve tried to punch the captain as he tried to leave.
Yeah.
He missed horribly. He tried to taunt the captain. The captain ignored him, and he's gone.
I wanted to ask if we could go and go away from this place with all the distractions and try to talk business.
Unfortunately, you had lost the chance. The captain is gone.
Shit.
You may get another chance soon because the other players have coordinated an escape plan.
I just grabbed the buzz and shout out, "Wait! I can give you the device! I know where it is."
Technically, you don't get the chance to do that because Neve is charged at the gate and kind of knocked one of its hinges loose and is currently trying to. One of the bandits is kind of stabbing through the gate trying to get Neve to go away, and Neve is trying to grab the sword.
I'm basically trying to break it on the gate bars.
Okay, well, give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see if you can grab it.
Okay.
All right. You get a hold of this sword, and the bandit immediately starts freaking out. It's like, let go.
And I
So
proceed to kick the blade against the bars of the gate to break it.
All right. Go ahead and give me athletics.
All right. And it's with advantage.
You are not still raging.
That is a good question. How long does
haven't-
rage last?
He
It
has to
only
do
lasts
damage.
until you. It lasts a minute unless you don't take damage or don't attack someone, which he has not.
Well, he's been attacking the. So
Yeah, but
Technically,
yeah, and not to mention, even then, I still took damage due to the fact that I'm literally bare-handing grabbing the blade of a sword.
Well, I will go ahead and give you this much. You do grab the sword. You will. Where's the bandit? There we go. You'll take 5 slashing damage to your hand, but you will end up breaking the sword. The guy wheels back.
Not to mention I'm resistant to the damage because it's damage, so I still have rage up.
Sure. But now his sword is broken. He goes. He starts running away.
I make sure to snap the blade and hide it.
All right.
Asshole! Hold on, I gotta take this call.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and call a little 5-minute break for that.
Okay.
all right,
Feel free to discuss things amongst yourselves.
all right.
All right. So here's the plan, little lizard.
Alright.
We are gonna get our weapons back. So you're gonna get me through that metal cage, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey guys, hate to be a bit of a downer, but can we...
Rango has the idea that, well, I can sneak in and I have ways to unlock almost
Yeah.
pretty much anything.
Guys, hate to be a downer, but can we stop here for today? Got some things to do and I won't be back.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. Give
We
us
good
some
with that,
time
Rue?
to plan and think. That plus, I'm kind of starting to fall asleep here.
Yeah. Rue.
Uh, he'll probably be back in about 5 minutes, so let's just talk for a little bit.
Nah, I've
So
gotta go
the
now.
the
Alright,
immediate
I'll
idea
drive
is
some.
that one of us, if not two of us, go past the metal gate, go into the barracks, grab our weapons, and quickly make our way back to the mine. And of course, telling the dwarves about the plan and exactly what's going to be going on down. Causing a small explosion, escape.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. I think that'll work out pretty well. I will be. I'll talk to those dwarves real quick, see if I can't find that water.
Yeah,
But other than
Rango's
that,
like doing this in like in character. Like he goes, either you and me could do it, because I don't really trust Neve as as a very stealthy person. You seem like you'd
yeah,
probably.
let's just not tell him.
Yeah, I we'll tell him about the plan, but we're not gonna have him part of the plan. Worst case scenario, he could be the frontliner.
Let's just not tell him about the plan.
Why?
I don't trust him to not say anything or try and break out early.
Well, considering that this is Neve we're talking about, he's once he, like I said, once he gets his mind set on something, he's gonna go through it with it all the way through. And knowing Neve, he's probably gonna try to attack the bandit captain.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, we'll tell him the plan. Just make him. He said he never breaks a promise, right?
Yeah, he never really breaks a promise.
Make him promise he won't ruin.
All right, I'll
You're,
try. I'll do
you're
that.
his friend, right? Go
Yeah,
for it.
absolutely. We've been traveling around for about a year and a half.
Yeah, if you can keep him under control, we're good. Just make sure he doesn't plan.
Got it. So, where are you from? Exactly.
Further up north, northeastish.
Dumb question, but you probably never heard of this person. But shot in the dark. Have you ever heard of a person named Blaze Thompson by any chance?
I might have. I don't believe so. I'll have to ask Rue, but I don't think I have.
Fair
Is
enough. Fair
there
enough.
a specific region this person would be in?
Oh,
Uh,
he owes me some money.
Specific region this person would be in?
I don't know. I was gonna leave that up to Rue.
All right.
Leave what up to me?
Oh, I was gonna leave you up. I was gonna leave up the option on where Blaze Thompson was, and basically, Rango was asking.
He was asking me if I had ever heard about him.
Yeah.
Some guy named Blaze Thompson.
Also, I think this will be a pretty good place to leave it off for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gal didn't
Yeah, he had
leave
to
for that
leave.
thing he had to go for. Oh,
Yeah.
um, I'll have to give it more thought, but I don't think that Ezekiel would have come across Blaze to any extent.
All right.
Probably not.
He goes. All right. If you do run into him, tell him that Brock is wanting his money back.
All right, little.
Meanwhile, I am currently hiding this blade.
Speaking of, what did we manage to get back to the main party?
By the time he's trying to hide the blade, yes.
Well,
I
I'm
go-
not going back. I'm stopping with the door.
That's fine.
Eh.
Um,
I'm gonna
Neve.
go.
where are you hiding this blade?
I'm gonna be hiding it in this little pillar here by kind of digging a small little like a cubby hole in the dirt,
Mm-hmm.
putting said blade in there, and making sure just like a little like part of it pokes out so I can pull it out if I need to, and then like just kind of fill in said cubby hole with the blade in it. Like
Okay.
I'm leaving enough out to where I could more than likely grab it and like pull it out and use it as like a makeshift dagger.
Okay. Um, Out of curiosity, are you aware that you're like almost surrounded by pickaxes?
I'm aware.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
All right. I'm gonna approach Neve from behind and basically like tap him onto his back.
Mm.
We got a plan.
All right.
I start explaining the plan that uh. Why can I not remember to pronounce your name?
Just call
Ezekiel.
me Zeke.
Zeke and I were talking with the mayor of this once nice town, now run by bandits. And I need you to promise me not to ruin it.
I don't make promises.
And I go, all right, but here's the plan. And I basically start explaining what me and Ezekiel was talking about on our way over here. So basically, long story short, our weapons haven't been distributed right now. Right now, they're in the barracks. Two of us are going to go in there, grab our weapons, and get back in here before anyone notices. Next, we find some sulfur, which I'm going to assume is towards the north path, but I don't know. Next is to get the dwarves to basically get the rest of the people rallied and whatnot for the escape, which will be sometime tomorrow.
I don't promise.
Okay, worst case scenario, cause a distraction in here. Got it?
Fine.
Good. Ezekiel, he agreed with the plan.
Good. All right. So I'm gonna go up to the dwarves again.
All right, you approach the dwarves, and they are doing exactly the thing they were doing before. Just, oh, 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 oh.
Hey, any of you fine working gentlemen seen any still water sitting in these mines over the long period of time you've worked here?
One of them kind of pipes up. It's like, boy, we've seen it before, quite a few times. And different ones chimes in, but we keep that stuff blocked up for the most part. Don't want that clanging against our pickaxes. Then the one that was talking to you earlier kind of looks over. He goes, but we've mostly been in this end of the mine. I'd say deeper down in the mines, there could have been some openings.
All right.
You head
So
down to that main room. Yeah, make a left at the gate. Head through those mines. That's where all the sulfur veins are. You could probably find some there.
all right. I'll head that way then.
Throwing my mouse everywhere. Okay. Mouse, come back. There we go. So, to give a visual representation, they basically told you to go in this direction here.
Yep.
And more than likely, you'd have to go deeper into the mines in order to figure out wherever the still water is, as well as to interact with the sulfur.
All right. Through the gate.
The
No.
gate is down here where Galvin is.
Okay.
This path, as
Yeah,
far
Oh,
as you
that's
know,
a
does
path.
not the gate.
That's a path.
This is where the other mine
I
shaft
thought
is.
I thought that was just another one of the little alcoves. Yeah, I'll go down that then.
You just haven't been over there. I figured out the fog of war, so I'm finding it fun to use.
Yeah,
I was
it is
going to
very
use it in the
entertaining.
town.
Weird on the weird on the DM's end because you can literally see everything, but I don't mind. Anyways, I think that's where we should leave it.
Yep.
I mean,
Ezekiel will go.
I can finish my prep work.
Uh,
I mean, for the most part, the finding still water is your own mission,
Yeah.
and
I mean, Rango, not Roy, can help you out if you ask them.
as it stands right now, the mayor is going to have a conversation with the other villagers, town folk that are in the mines. They're the ones that are going to go get the sulfur, and that's
Yeah.
deeper in the mines where Ezekiel's going
Mhm.
or wanting to go. But
They're fine getting the sulfur, because
Yeah.
I don't have the time to mine a shit ton of sulfur.
And Rango's going to ask to Elf in her room. So why do you need still water?
Oh, when water sits still in a mine like this, especially around sulfur, it builds up and becomes slightly more. It makes sulfuric acid, but only in very low concentrations. So, if I can get some of that water, I can distill it down into actual sulfuric acid.
Ah, okay.
I don't even think he knows what that is.
No, I actually do know what that is.
No, I don't
I-
mean. No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Rango knows what that is.
Rengo would have recognized acid. He wouldn't understand what sulfuric is, but he can just kind of assume it's just an acid.
Yeah.
If anything, he might be confused, there's different names for acids.
Yeah, actually he goes, wait, there's different names for acids?
Yeah, buddy. It's
Huh.
okay. I kind of
Nice.
pat him on the head.
Huh, learn something new every day. Alright, and he goes, grabs a pick, and he goes over there. Goes, might as well make it look like I am actually working.
Yeah, I did a little bit of work earlier. Just make sure you get some ore to turn in.
Yeah.
All right, we can end there. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend some time collecting as much water as I can, and then spend some time tonight, or sometime when I have off time, distilling it down into full on acid. With my,
Well,
I do have an alchemy set.
when we come back next week, it'll basically be about the time that the villagers have gathered up the supplies they need. Do note, Neve, you broke a scarred sword, damaged a gate, and scared him. So now the
Yeah.
guards are going to be a little more aware, and especially in that particular little barracks area.
Curse you, Navy. But of course, my character wouldn't know that because, he didn't actually take a look at the gate or anything.
Yeah. So can I just say I did the sulfuric acid stuff because we're time skipping?
Well, I
You
think we're
can
going
more
to be
than
doing
likely
that during the
collect.
next session.
Collect the water.
Yes, you can collect the water, but you don't really have the time or the resources to distill it down as of yet.
Yeah, my kit will take a little bit. So
Yeah. By the time you collect it all, collect enough of it to be usable, it'll be a decent amount of time because you're basically going to find just kind of it dripping down from somewhere.
yeah.
But you'll be able to possibly use that during the next session if you guys get a chance to have like a long rest or anything.
And hey, if we don't, then I'll just use it later.
Yeah, we could always use it. Anyways, I'm gonna probably end it off right here. So,
Yes, during the next session shall be the retaking of Meltramo.
yep. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the very long one today, but it happens. And I'll see y'all mates next time.